Hare Krishna Pralad Prabhupada, accept my obligations. Allah Shishla Prabhupada.
Hare
Perfect
Krishna,
timing.
Dalavat Pranam, Olish
Hare
Prabhupada,
Krishna,
please sort of
Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Hare
so
Krishna,
Krishna
Prahlad Prabhu, Chandash.
Prabhupada.
Krishna Pralad Prabhu, please accept my obeisance to
Bhagavad
Lord.
Prabhu, Bhagavad Pranam, all to Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Pralad Prabhupada, accept my obligations.
Hare Krishna,
Allah
Prabhupada.
Shishla Prabhupada.
Perfect
Hare
timing.
Krishna, Dalavat Pranam, Olish
Hare
Prabhupada, please sort of
Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prahlad Prabhu, Chandash.
Krishna
Hare
Pralad
Krishna
Prabhu.
Prahlad Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dalavat Pranam to all of you. Jai Shri Prabhupada. So
Exact time.
thanks for joining today, Vyasa Puja. Yes. So what is the program? What's going on?
No, Prabhu, we were just about to start now. We just started the live recording as of now. At the exact moment when we started the live recording, you joined at the exact moment.
Okay.
So that was
Yes, I was on
nice.
I was on call. That's why. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, carry on.
Yes, sure. So, first of all, thank you, Prabhu, for joining despite your busy schedule
No, it's
with
okay.
Temple Subscription. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you all the
Yeah,
devotees for joining.
Again, for Radhashtami also. Radhashtami and the boat festival is coming up.
Oh, very good.
Vivek Prabhu is coming. Boat festival are coming. Vivek Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, I will try. Because in my home, my father is not well, so basically, I will try to.
Okay. Good. So we have Vivek Prabhu, Jenny Prabhu, Sami Prabhu, Priyansh Prabhu. Okay. We got changed. Priyansh Prabhu, Manu Prabhu is there. Karti, Dharani Prabhu, Smriti Prabhu, Srikant Prabhu, Antariksh, Asit, Liboham, Yogesh Prabhu, Drona Prabhu, Subham Prabhu, and Ajay Singh and John. I think John has joined before last week, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Last week.
Yeah. And you're from? I forgot. You're from
I'm from Spain.
Spain. Yeah. And Ajay Singh, who is this Ajay Singh Raj Purohit?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. So, I just recently joined the IS came probably a week ago, and this is my first Iṣṭagoṣṭhī session that I am attending.
Oh, where are you from?
So, Prabhu, I'm from Bangalore, India, and it's been a year since I was following Krishna consciousness. So, I was associated with some other ISKCON camp, and so that's where I was searching for proper guidance to our spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, and then I came across I came on YouTube and I just joined
Oh,
on Telegram.
how many rounds you are chanting?
I'm chanting 16 rounds, Prabhu.
How long you are chanting? 16 rounds?
16 rounds, it may be 8 to 10 months.
Okay. We also have one more Raj Purohit. He is not here right now. Dilip. Yeah, Dilip
Okay.
Kumar Raj Purohit.
Okay.
So
Let's figure
he is not here. He's a. So you're basically from Rajasthan, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Origin.
Yes.
Rajasthani. Yeah, correct. Good. Okay. How is Dharani Prabhu? How are you doing? You are there? You are in a position to talk, Dharani Prabhu? It's okay. Okay, not in a position to talk. Okay. Happy to see you after a long time. Yeah, you carry on, Karthi Prabhu. Carry on.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. So thank you all devotees as well for joining from all around the world actually. From South Africa, from Philippines, from Reunion Island, from Finland, from India also, various places in India and from Austria. Thank you all devotees for joining. So we can proceed with the first event of today, which is the Kirtan. And this is like a little bit special Kirtan because an online platform usually Mirdangas are not used. But this time Priyansh Prabhu and his roommates, they volunteered to perform this very nice Kirtan using Kirtan using Mirdanga and Kartal as well. So Priyansh Prabhu, once everything is set up and the audio quality is good, you can just check the audio quality 1 or 2 times and then you can perform. Thank you. Very good.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Prabhupada.
Prabhu, my Mridanga sound.
No, Prabhu.
No, it's not audible. I don't know.
Prabhu, can you just please guide me about that audio settings so that I forgot that.
Are you on computer?
Yes, Prabhu. Then I have to go to the audio settings. Then after Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Then put on the original sound for musician from audio profile.
Yes, Prabhu.
Then below there is echo cancellation. Press that and it should put that off.
Yes, Prabhu. It is off.
Yes, Prabhu.
Can hear.
And Prabhu, now in your top right corner there is the text original sound from musician. Is it now on or off?
Yes, Prabhu. It was off. Now I have.
Yes,
put it on,
when you play, put it on, and when you are stop playing, put it off.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Jai Shri
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Prabhu. Jai. Now it is audible, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Okay. Prabhu, can you just display the that Sansara Dava?
Yeah. Sami Prabhu, you can display lyrics from Saradava from KK songs. And Priyansh Prabhu, if possible, try to sit as close to the mic so that it can be more clear. We can hear it, but just for more better quality because this is being live streamed in YouTube. So for them, the audio quality should be a little bit lower than what it is for us. So that is why.
Yes, Prabhu. Now it is audible, Prabhu.
Just a little bit more audible.
Are you playing your Mridanga as of now?
Now I can start, Prabhu, right?
Prabhu, I'm not sure if it's
No,
audible
Prabhu,
now.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's audible, the Mridanga.
Vishnupa Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanande Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanande Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshadarine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Jai Om Vishnupada Paramhansa Parivrajakacharya Ashvatara Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj Ki Jai प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय all glories all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga all glories to you Srila Prabhupada ki jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol
Hare Krishna. Wow, it's wonderful Kirtan. Very nice. Wonderful Kirtan by our Odisha devotees. Very nice, very nice. Who was singing? Priyanshu or Asit? Who was singing? Who was leading?
Hare Krishna Prabhu and
Sorry,
Smriti Prabhu yes
sorry, who was leading the Kirtan? The voice is
Prabhu me
breaking
and
again.
Smriti Prabhu
Oh, singing together, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it was just like very powerful Kirtan. But normally when they sing, like,
thank you so much Prabhu
yeah, this time they don't sing this tune. There's another tune. You know the another tune? Do you know the another tune of Samsara Dava?
yes Prabhu
You know
of
the
George
tune?
Harrison
It's like Samsara Dava Nalalidaloka Pranaya Karunya Ganaganatvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Aditramadhyan Manasorasena Kirtaiva Triptim Bhajata Sataiva Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. So this is actually the evening tune or afternoon tune, the evening tune, but it's very nice. Yeah. Perfect. You sang that very, very well. Good. Because uh, every time has a different mood, you see. Like this one, Samsara Dhava Nalalidaloka Pranaya Karunya Ganatvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunarnavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. You can imagine the sunrise. When you sing this tune, you can imagine the sunrise, and then, like that is the mood of that. So that's why normally this is for the morning raga. But you did very well. Amazing. Yes.
thank you so much Prabhu
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the very nice Kirtan, Priyanshu and your team. Also, we lucked out because we were able to hear the Mridanga also nicely. It was quite clear. So, Krishna willing, we hope to hear more such Kirtans with Mridanga in the online platform,
Yes.
which is quite rare also. I don't think anyone else is doing like this type much. So, thank you very much for this very nice service. So, we can go to the next event of the day, which is the artwork. So this is again a very, very special artwork, the sketch of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Rupa Goswami. So, Sami Prabhu, you can project here. You can just zoom out a little. Yeah, this sketch is by Shivransh Prabhu. I believe he is here as of now. Yeah, he's there. I do not think he can speak, but nevertheless, this is his artwork. Yeah, Haribol.
What is this? Can you explain that? Sorry. Somebody can explain this?
So
Who
this
is
is
next? Oh, Rupa Goswami.
Rupa Goswami, yeah. Rupa
Oh,
Goswami,
okay,
Srila
okay,
Prabhupada.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, very nice. He saw something and draw, or he just his imagination?
No, Prabhu, there is one very popular picture of Srila Prabhupada
Oh,
and Rupa Goswami.
oh, this is
He
very
saw
nice,
that
very
one
nice.
and he just drew. Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice, Shivraj Prabhu. Wonderful. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, bro. I was wondering what was your secret project. He told me he had a secret project, and this is one of it. People.
Hope to see more such secret projects from Shivran Show. So we have many artists from our
Yeah.
Iṣṭagoṣṭhī actually. Manu Prabhu is there, Shivran Prabhu is there, Drona Prabhu is there. Actually, even Lavesh Prabhu is a very good artist, but he's caught up with many other services. I hope he can also once show his art skills for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. So very
Correct.
nice, very detailed effort, Shivran Prabhu. Okay then. Thank you, Sami Prabhu, for projecting. Thank you once again, Shivransh Prabhu, for the very nice painting. So now we'll go to the third event of the day, which is reading our homage to Srila Prabhupada. Because we have delayed by quite some time because of other services and lack of proper planning. So we request if we apologize for this. So sorry for this, but nevertheless, now we can read our homages to Srila Prabhupada. So, Srila Prabhu, whenever you're free, so
Hare Krishna, Kanavad Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada, all glories to all of you. So it is very nice to see all of you in this, Vyasa Puja special meeting. So this is very important, of course not today, but the appearance day of Shri Prabhupada. So since we are celebrating today, and it's a duty of all the disciples to glorify the spiritual master. So Vyasa Puja letter doesn't mean that, we want to talk about ourselves. It's a day of glorifying the spiritual master, and then it's the day of paying back of course we cannot pay back, we're trying to pay back how much we're indebted to Sri Prabhupada, and so the day of thanking him, and so express your love and gratitude that you have for Srila Prabhupada. So that is the Vyasa Puja day. So and traditionally it will be started by the senior devotees, and it will be done by it will be shared by the other devotees gradually. Okay, so I'll start with mine. Should I share the screen or something, or not required? You want to share Prabhupada picture, or you want to, if you have, I think better to share the homages of the devotees, right? They have, all of you have
yes,
written
Prabhu.
down, right? Yeah, better to share that. Okay, I'll share mine. Can you enable me to share?
Yes, Prabhu.
You can see.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, can see, Prabhu.
How to make it full screen? Huh? How to make? Sorry. How to make this one full screen? Let me share.
On the left side, you can close that list view, Prabhu, and you can make it full screen.
This one, huh?
Yes, Prabhu, you can close that. No.
It doesn't go smaller than that.
Doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So the text size is okay, or?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So Namo Mr. Padaya, Krishna Prestaya, Bhutale, Shrimate, Bhaktivedanta, Swami Nityanamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nivise Shunyavadi Paschat Deshadarani. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Nandiyate Girim Kripad Muhammad Sri Guru Gunadharina. My dear beloved spiritual master A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, on the auspicious Nandotsava day about 5,500 years ago, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna entered the holy Vrindavana Dhamma, Gokula, of this universe for the pleasure of his beloved devotees. But yourself, being the bona fide messenger of the Lord, entered this same universe on the very same day, 128 years ago, but to expand the same Vrindavana to the entire length and breadth of this universe with your divine Leela. When devotees of your age were busy trying to settle in Sri Vrindavan Dham, you left the very same all auspicious Vrindavan Dham, but preferred Mlech Desha simply to satisfy the orders of your beloved spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. The foolish thought that you left Vrindavan, but in reality you carried Vrindavan to everywhere you travel. That is your power, and that is accepted by the learned, spotless devotees of the Lord. We take this opportunity to bow down at the Lotus feet, which is desired even by the Atma Rama devotees. Normally, there is only one sunrise in a day, but there were two sunrises on the 1st September 1896. The first sun that appeared in the early morning lasted only until the evening, but later got conquered by the darkness again. But the second sun, that is yourself, who appeared in the evening around 4 o'clock, did not disappear at all, but it is still illuminating brightly. The morning sun was able to remove the darkness outwardly, but this evening sun penetrates the heart of every living entity, removing the darkness of illusion. The morning sun was able to remove the darkness for a specific zone, but this evening sun is illuminating even in the heavenly planets with your spiritual radiance. That is your power, and that is accepted by the learned, spotless devotees of the Lord. We take this opportunity to bow down at your lotus feet, which is desired even by the Atmarama devotees. You are empowered representative of the great Mahajan Prahlada, who preferred to convert the demons into devotees rather than his own liberation. Similarly, you also left the all transcendental Vrindavan and went to America. You left the company of the devotees who were intoxicated by the holy name and attributes of the Lord, preferred the company of the people intoxicated with women and the money. Through your divine association, you purified all of them and made them all as eternal servants of Lord Chaitanya. That is your power, and that is accepted by the learned, spotless devotees of the Lord. We take this opportunity to bow down at the Lotus feet, which is desired even by the Atmarama devotees. Your Lilamrita is superior to even that of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya delivered only one Jagai and one Madai, but you are delivering many Jagais and Madais. You are the real Nityananda Vamsa and an empowered agent of the Supreme Spiritual Master, Lord Nityananda. By your spotless qualities, the fallen souls of this age are getting liberated, irrespective of your physical disappearance. Your mercy is the culmination of that of all acharyas and is unparalleled, as you are delivering the people of the upcoming 10,000 long years with your Vani feature. No other Acharya has done this in the past. That is your power, and that is accepted by the learned, spotless devotees of the Lord. We take this opportunity to bow down at the lotus feet, which is desired even by the Atma Rama devotees. How can one be qualified spiritual master if he is not a good disciple? You are the prominent disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and with your divine Leela, you are teaching us how to satisfy and please our spiritual master. You never had any mission of yours, but you accepted the mission of your spiritual master as yours. You never compromised in that tough path, and you are teaching us the very same. By satisfying a spiritual master, the term Hare Krishna has reached the entire land, and that is your strength. That is your power, and that is accepted by the learned, spotless devotees of the Lord. We take this opportunity to bow down at the Lord's feet, which is desired by the Atma Rama devotees. Dear Srila Prabhupada, by following your footsteps, we are also trying to assist the important mission that you have kindly given to your beloved and foremost disciple, His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu, and that is to re-establish your original teachings as instructed by you. In this line, we have given us in this line, you have given us a huge responsibility of making this grand temple that will broadcast the image of ISKM internationally. Honestly, we have neither spiritual nor material qualification to fulfill that mission. Just like Garuda came to help the sparrow trying to save her eggs, you are extending your hands in every steps of this project. We can clearly see how things are happening beyond our control, just like the appearance of Narada when Vyasa was in need. Sukadeva, just like the appearance of Narada when Vyasa was in need, like Sukadeva Goswami when Parikshit was in need, etc. You are also guiding us in each and every page of this temple building project. That is your power, and that is accepted by the learned, spotless devotees of the Lord. We take this opportunity to bow down at the Lord's feet, which is desired even by the Atma Rama devotees. My dear Lord, kindly purify this fallen soul to serve you better. That is what desire. We really, we really do not worry about going back to Godhead. We just want to be your faithful dog, protecting the kingdom you have created. Kindly bestow us a small particle of your mercy, which is sufficient to deliver the fallen souls of the entire universe created by Mahavishnu. We simply seek for that life after life, and nothing else is needed, and that will give perfection to our present life, and nothing else is desired. That is your power, and that is accepted by the learned, spotless devotees of the Lord. We take this opportunity to bow down at your lotus feet, which is desired even by the Atma Rama devotees. You are fallen, unqualified disciple in your service, Prahlad Bhaktadasa. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Oh,
Hare
there you
Krishna
go.
Swami.
Thank you.
Hare
Nice.
Krishna.
You go.
Jai.
Wow.
Hari
Hare Krishna, bro. So next, who is here?
So,
Shango Prabhu is busy. Rishikesh Prabhu.
Shanmugam Prabhu Center.
Yes, so I'm the altar, so I will later.
Okay, he will read later. So Rishikesh Prabhu. Let's see. There.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna devotees. So I'll be sharing my homage.
Jai. There you go.
Is it visible, bro?
Yes.
Okay. So I am not as qualified as Prabhu. I have a short homage, but I'll be sharing this with you all. So Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyadi Paschavadeshtarane. So I am writing this homage for the pleasure of my beloved spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. I think I am the most useless disciple of Prabhupada ever, but if I am so fortunate that I got the mercy of the most dear servant of Krishna. Imagine someone coming in your life straight from spiritual world and taking you to Krishna. It's such a big deal to find some pure cow milk without any water content or contamination nowadays. But we got a spiritual master whose purity doesn't have any limits. You have touched countless lives with profound nectar of Krishna consciousness, and it's difficult to believe that I am also one of them. It's difficult to believe that despite my shortcomings and material entanglements, you have given me the great gifts of Krishna consciousness, something so rare and precious. Just as it's hard to imagine finding untouched pure elements in a world full of impurities, it's even harder to grasp that such pure spiritual knowledge has reached me through you. Your mercy and compassion are boundless, cutting through the darkness of ignorance, guiding souls like mine who would otherwise be lost in the cycle of birth and death. It's difficult to believe for me that I have been touched by your divine presence is nothing short of a miracle, and I remain ever grateful for the grace you have showered upon me. It's astonishing that a material that in this material world, a material man in this old age, so clouded by material pains and distractions of family life, can't even imagine uh, to step out of his bed where he is lying, upon whole day in his old age. But you, being a Vishnu Duta, a spiritual person, you have established an oasis of devotion and knowledge through your books, temples, and teachings. Each word you have spoken is like a drop of nectar, capable of transforming hearts and minds that have wandered far from Krishna. It's very difficult to believe. It's hard to fathom that I too am a recipient of such divine love and mercy, a gift so rare, yet freely given through your compassion. Your life's mission has made it possible for even the most fallen to return to Krishna, and that is a miracle beyond words. May your guidance continue to inspire and uplift, leading us ever closer to the divine light you so selflessly embodied. Uh, so I pray to Srila Prabhupada so that I advance in my devotional service, and I always uh, work for pleasing my spiritual master. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Haribo.
Very well.
Jai Krishna.
Nice, Prabhu.
That was actually very
Thank
nice,
you,
bro.
Sanjay.
How you made like similarly between Prabhupada and the purity and everything. Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Mhm. So I just have one doubt. I mean, should I like read from the list? I mean, should I call out from the list
You
or
can,
like you will do?
no,
Oh,
no, they can just randomly follow. Of
okay.
course, you can call, no problem. You can just call. But if they are
Okay.
not
Yeah.
there, you can go to the next person. No need to,
Next person. Okay. Okay,
then they
Prabhu.
can join them.
Yes, sure. So Shamagan Prabhu has to do later. Rishikesh Prabhu is done. So what about Bajahari Prabhu? He's also busy, right?
He's not here.
Okay, he's not here.
That's all.
Uh, Patita Pavan
I
Prabhu
think the
is
Pawan
also.
Prabhu is not there. Okay. Go to Manu Prabhu. No problem.
Yeah, Manu Prabhu. Manu Prabhu, kindly do read your homages.
Meanwhile, you can try to, all these people are informed, like Bajahari Prabhu, Padita Pawan, Manu Prabhu, they are all informed about this. Devali Prabhu.
Actually, Prabhu,
Yes.
in the Vaishnav Sangha group, I messaged everyone and I also called Shamagan Prabhu once in the afternoon. I told him.
Okay, okay then. No problem. Okay.
Hey, bro. Jai Shri Prabhupada. All glory to Shri Prabhupada. Let me just share my screen. It's on the phone, so it's not going to look good, but I'll try my best. Okay. So this is my homage. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Slakaya Shaksham Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhutales Sri Mate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gauravani Prashayane Nirvishesha Nuadi Prashata Deshitan. Our respectful obeisances are unto you. Oh, sorry. That's a translation. Dear Your Divine Grace, Krishna Kripa Moti, please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you. Srila Prabhupada, I thank you for producing sincere, perfect disciples like His Grace and the Prabhu, who has, under your instructions, heart to heart, created and is cultivating the grassroots of your house, which everyone can take shelter in. We're falling into an uncertain path of destruction, chaos, confusion, division, all due to lack of Krishna consciousness and the lack of understanding of what Krishna consciousness is. I'm full of uncertainty and darkness of ignorance. So I please pray that you give me the strength and courage to overcome the obstacles, to continually cultivate and water the creeper by taking the association of my seniors, like His Grace and the Gopal Prabhu, through his instructions, so that I may be fixed up and fearless by Sastra Shakshu. Realizing it, the knowledge that you give in the heart, I'm simply afraid of all philosophical megalodons and leviathans, of cheating, syndicates, confusion, and falsehood. Well, it says false, but I meant to put falsehood. But false and refusal to accept the truth in the name of maintaining sense gratification and status quos. Cheating religions, which turn the ocean of the age of Kali. We're on the process of a pivot point to preaching during the aftermath of all devastation and purification of all demonic qualities. We have the preaching glory of establishing the absolute truth. I'm simply neophyte who is in the waves of the unsteadiness and offensive conduct with others due to miserly weakness and inattentiveness to Vaishnava's etiquette. All my faults are due to two principles which I have yet to maintain: to always remember Krishna and never forget him. I'm a hollow personality, to be frank, and I have no substance to or bearing on how important this Krishna consciousness is. I please ask for strength that I may not fall away due to fear, confusion, intrigue, to maintain sense gratification, violence through silence and disobedience, and not self-discipline for the ultimate goal, or many other sea creatures which lie beneath that prowl to pull me down. I've seen after committing a great offense in the past to my senior, I had a dark pitch in my spiritual life, but you took me out of America to give me another chance and in the Philippines to work under His Grace, Rajikishore Prabhu, along with his faithful wife, Radhika Mataji, and their stalwart Pujari Manjikesh Mataji. And you have given me the chance to meet with your sincere, perfect disciple, His Grace in the Gopal Prabhu, and his pupil, Srimad Thakur Prabhu, Brahmachari, and Krishna Keshava Prabhu Brahmachari. You have given us a new marble murtis of their lordship, Sri Srini Thakur Sundar deities. You have sparked an inspirational fire of performing Jagannath Rath Yatra, and you have given me the honor to associate with devotees around the world in ISKM headquarters in Singapore, and to perform to my capacity with this fickle body service to the sincere Vaishnavas and to you, Prabhupada. It's a long purport that I quoted here. I don't know if I should read it. It's okay if I read it?
Yeah, you can read, no problem.
Okay. I would like to summarize by referring to your purport from Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd Canto, Chapter 2, verse 30. The first and foremost point is that one must understand the prime importance of Bhakti Yoga. The living beings in different species of life are undergoing different terms of engagement, according to the fruit of actions and reactions. But in the execution of different activities, one who secures some resources in Bhakti Yoga can understand the importance of service to the Lord through the causeless mercy of the Lord, as well as that of the spiritual master. A sincere soul is helped by the Lord through meeting a bona fide spiritual master to represent the Lord. By the instructions of such spiritual master, one gets to see the Bhakti Yoga. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommends that the devotee sow the seed of Bhakti Yoga in the heart and nurture it by the watering of hearing and chanting the holy name, fame, etc. of the Lord. The simple process of offensively offenselessly chanting and hearing the holy name of the Lord will gradually promote one very soon to the stage of emancipation. There are 3 stages in chanting the holy name of the Lord. The first stage is an offensive chanting of the holy name. The second is a reflective stage of chanting the holy name. The third stage is the offenseless chanting of the holy name of the Lord. And the stage of reflection between the offensive and offenseless stages, one automatically attains the stage of emancipation, and in offenseless stage, one actually enters into the kingdom of God. Although physically he may apparently be within the material world, to attain offenseless stage, one must be on guard in the following manner. And it continues: the wiring process of hearing and reading, as also chanting of the holy name of the Lord in a pure devotional state, signifies grown there in the form of love of God, are tangibly tasted by the devotee, even though he is there in the material world. The ripe fruits of love of God are relished by only the devotees constantly engaged in the watering process as described above. But the working devotee must always be mindful so that the creeper which has also grown will not be cut off. Therefore, he should be mindful of the following considerations. One, offense by one at the feet of a pure devotee may be likened to the mad elephant who devastates a very good garden if it enters. Second, one must be very careful to guard himself against such offenses at the feet of a pure devotee, just as one protects a creeper by all round fencing. 3. It so happened that by watering process, some weeds are also grown, and unless such weeds are uprooted, the nurturing of the main creeper or the creeper of Bhakti Yoga may be hampered. 4. Actually, these weeds are material enjoyment, merging of the self in absolute without separate individuality, and many other desires in the field of religion, economic development, sense enjoyment, and emancipation. 5. There are many other weeds, like disobedience to the tenets of the revealed scriptures, unnecessary engagements, killing animals, and hankering after material gain, prestige, and adoration. 6. If sufficient care is not taken, then the watering process may only be helped to breed the weeds, stunting the healthy growth of the creeper and resulting in no fructification of the ultimate requirement, love of God. 7. The devotee must therefore be very careful to uproot the different weeds in the very beginning. Only then will the healthy growth of the main creeper not be stunted. 8. And by doing so, the devotee is able to relish the fruit of love of God and thus live practically with the Lord even in this life and be able to see the Lord in every step. The highest perfection of life is to enjoy life constantly in the association of the Lord, and one who relishes this does not aspire after any temporary enjoyment of the material world via other media. So I'm just continuing my letter. Although I am an empty husk, resounding loudly, empty words for fame, adoration, and sense gratification. I'm simply an asphyxiate. I'm having trouble pronouncing it. That's one of my hardest words. Asphyxiated fool, grasping at anything except life and soul of your instruction. I wish the desire to glorify you through and testify to the world by bending my life to your instructions and show how successful one, myself, lower than a Yavana can be, and purified by your mercy. Thus practically perfect my life practically perfect in my life. Mend this pretender when I humbly follow your instructions, remove all obstacles and destroy it in all inauspiciousness. Please forgive my offenses to you, Prabhupada, and to your sincere servants due to intentional intrigue, incompetence, and lackadaisical negligence. Vanchika Patush Vasati Pasindive Vichapiti Nam Pavanivyo Vaishnavu Namon Maha. A so-called servant in training, Manudas.
I like the word the violence through silence. Oh. That is a very nice word. Violence through silence. Wow, that's very nice. Very good. Jai Prabhupada.
Many times in my life where I should have spoke up, and I hope that I'm strengthened to speak up in the future.
Yes. Actually, the silence of a devotee is violence. Actually, they also say, there is a saying. They said that negativity of the world is not because of the few demoniac people of the world, but it is because of the silence of the most good people. I mean, there's a saying like that. So it's not bona fide acharya or something. It's a random saying. Because see, when you look at any country, there is a lot of restless and then a lot of problems going on. It is because of only few rascals who is voicing out. But they are voicing out so strong that the entire country looks like so full of problems. But actually, the majority of people are good. They are good and then they are peaceful. They want to have a good, nice life, but they are quiet because the silence is the cause of the problem. We devotees who know the philosophy should not be silent. We should voice out and then reach everybody as much as possible and give Krishna consciousness. So that is what actually Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, that non-violence, ahimsa. Ahimsa means himsa, jiva himsana. Jiva himsana means not preaching. The same thing, he put it in his own word, violent through silence. Very nice. Very good. But you put all this for did you submit the whole thing for your Vyasa Puja offering?
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, even with
confirm
the report.
It will be censored. Purport will be cut. You are writing a book. By the time the purport won't be there. Jai.
Yes, so actually, Shamagon Prabhu said that he has time until 5:40 and he's available to read. So,
okay.
Shamagon Prabhu, you can read. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu's peace, economic obeisances, or Srila Prabhupada. So, share my screen. That's okay. So, of course, very small. I don't know whether it does any justice to the glories of Srila Prabhupada, but this is my offering. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Deshaya Bhutale Srimate Vedanta Swami Nidhi Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pacharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschali Veshatayani. Dear Srila Prabhupada, about a year now, at your home, in this place I submit this poem of my gratitude which I cannot express in enough words, how much ever I press. You are ever so merciful to accept this soul, ignorant and fool. Do I even deserve to be in this place, the very home of your divine grace? Maya is extremely strong. Her lap is where I truly belong. Durapa hyalpa tapasa, but I seek for comfort always, but why? You are the Patita Pavan. Without you, I have no one. Offenses I have committed for sure. I beg forgiveness and seek your cure. Loba hota sada kami, but may I always be in your army. Falls at your feet out of truth or farce, this unworthy dog Sham Gondidas. Prabhupada ki jai.
Evil. Yes.
Anymore.
Very beautiful.
Lobo hata sada kami. May I be in your army. Wow. That's like a recruitment line. Next Bhakta.
Yes,
Join
sir.
today.
He's a poet. He's a poet.
Wow.
Actually, when we were sitting for offering the Vyasa Puja letter, and then Prabhu was reading his Vyasa Puja offering, I just took out the time and I wrote this up real quick.
Wow.
Should have developed on this. Oh, no, I just could not. I should have written. Here I will find more. I will make some.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your very poetic offering, Shamagan Prabhu. So, so I believe Dilip Prabhu and Debale Prabhu are also not here. So, okay, so since Dilip Prabhu and Debale Prabhu are also not here as of now, and I'll message them, perhaps they can read a little while later. So, Sami Prabhu, you can share your screen and start reading your homage to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Mine is also a short one. I'm not so good in writing, but I tried to do something for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. Okay. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Shunyavadi Pashatare Shatarine. I offer my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet, O beloved spiritual master, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness and the present link to the disciplic succession of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only through your grace can one attain the service of Krishna in this dark age of Kali. Just as there is no path to spiritual advancement other than chanting the holy name, we can understand that for us, there is no access to chanting to the holy name other than your mercy. By His causeless mercy, we now have the opportunity to participate in this Sankirtan movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is the most invaluable gift for us fallen souls. As time passes, we can increasingly appreciate the extent and impact of your efforts. In a remarkable short period, you have laid the foundation for the International Society of Krishna Consciousness for the next 10,000 years. You have set the wheels in full motion for the fulfillment of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prophecy. Previously, it might have been difficult to envision how the Hare Krishna mantra could be chanted in every town and village, but your work has made that vision achievable. You gave everything needed for our journey back to Godhead, ensuring that anyone who sincerely follows you will never be misled. Like a caring father guiding his children to the most beneficial path, you ensured that every necessary aspect of our spiritual progress was carefully provided for. Your books offer all the tools and knowledge required, while the sincere Siksha Gurus you mercifully provided offer practical examples and guidance for our daily lives. I can understand that I'm not qualified to receive any of these arrangements, and despite everything you have done for us, I still haven't reached the level of surrender to your lotus feet that I should. It feels as though I haven't begun to surrender, hindered by my own shortcomings. I keep earnestly praying to become worthy of initiation in the near future, and to develop more surrender unto you. Please help me to always remain in the association of your dear devotees, as they are everyone's only true family. I also wish to avoid offending any devotee, and though I may do so often due to Maya, I humbly ask for forgiveness, protection, and guidance for that, so that I could be engaged increasingly in your service. With heartfelt wishes, your most fallen aspiring servant. Vanchakalpatarupyascha kripa sindhupya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
That was very
So,
beautiful.
but who is the servant? But who is the servant? Who is the servant? He said fallen servant. Who is that?
Oh, it
You should
was
mention your name. You should mention your name.
highest Prabhupada.
Fallen servant. Okay. Should say your name. You know, everything is personal in the moment. Should say your fallen aspiring servant. Sami. You know, should mention your name. Hmm?
Yes,
Very nice. Yes. Very nice.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for your very nice homage, Prabhu. I was actually waiting to read yours for a long time because I remember you messaged me 2 weeks ago and I was like quite curious because you were preparing for many days, I believe. So very happy that I could finally read. No, very happy that I could finally hear this homage from you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, I'm so sorry. Okay, so the next on the list is Jani Prabhu. So I just search for Jani Prabhu. Okay, I believe Jani Prabhu has gone to perform his weekly evening kirtan. I think so, because he has taken his guitar also. No worries, I'll message him later and he can perhaps read his homage later. Okay, so as of now, I'll be reading. So first I have to apologize to the devotees because my file which I've saved, I'm unable to view my. Once I sent a message to Tatit Prabhu, I'm unable to view the file again. But I've just quickly written down whatever I've compiled. So I'm sorry that I'll be unable to project as of now. But please forgive me for that, and I will start to read as of now. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनि नामिनि नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य दिष्टामि ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. My dear spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, your books provide food for the fallen conditioned soul, thus lifting the ignorance which he is covered in from time immemorial and situating him in his original constitutional position as a servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Thank you for your transcendental books which have answered all my doubts about who I am, why I am here, and what is my real duty and how to live life. This year, by your grace, you have provided me the associations of your bona fide devotees here in ISK and Pondicherry. A moment of their association can bring me all auspiciousness. Lava matra sadha sangha sarva siddhihai. However, I do not take advantage and continue to live like an animal. My dear spiritual master, please give me your mercy so that I can serve your sincere servants and representatives like His Grace Prahlad Prabhu with sincere humility and unwavering determination. Please forgive me for all my offenses unto you and your sincere representatives, which I commit due to my immaturity and pride, either unknowingly or knowingly. Vanchakalpatarubhishta, Kripasindhubhyo Paditanam Pamanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Your unworthy aspiring servant, Karti. Thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity, all devotees, so that I can read my homage for the pleasure of our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. It was very nice.
Thank you, Prabhu. So the next homage should be read by Luvesh Prabhu. So Luvesh Prabhu, I believe you're here.
Yes, Prabhu, I'm here.
Yes, you can project your screen, the homage, and you can start to read. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada. No, Luvesh Prabhu, I meant the homage, not the other one, not the IS-77, but the homage, which you must be reading to Srila Prabhupada. I think you are muted.
Oh, sorry. So sorry, Prabhu. Unfortunately, I haven't prepared one. I was so occupied with the Spotify service and setting everything up in the beginning, so it was very hectic for me. Kindly forgive me
Okay.
for my sins. I haven't prepared a homage.
No, it's okay. You can prepare later.
Yes,
And
Prabhu.
perhaps at the
Sure.
end of the session, you can read with us as.
Yes, Prabhu, I can do that. Sure. Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhu.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada. So Priyansh Prabhu, are you here? Are you good?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Yes, Prabhu.
Pranam, Srila Prabhupada. Yes, you can either send your homage to Sami Prabhu and he can screen share, or you can screen share yourself and read the homage. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, visible.
Thank you, Prabhu. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Prachari Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarani. Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Your divine grace, thank you so much for choosing me to serve your mission. I was drowning in the ocean of nescience without having knowledge of absolute truth, doing all kinds of mischief. You gave me the knowledge of absolute truth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, through your books. Your one book has changed my whole life, the path of perfection. It gave me the way to live a life as directed by Krishna rather than living an unrealistic life. My words are not sufficient to glorify you. You are the pure devotee without having a fault. I am a rascal servant, does not have any sufficient knowledge to know and glorify your divine grace. You saved me from so many instances, though there are so many people in the mission calling themselves as your servants, but by your mercy you showed me their real faces. You protected me from them and gave me the knowledge about your initiation method must be continued. I beg you, Srila Prabhupada, please give me the knowledge to take the right path and remain in that forever to serve you forever. Give me your mercy so that I can distribute your many books to serve in your mission. There are many devotees who are following your initiation system, but there are so many compromises in your instructions. That too, Bhoga for Krishna offered by the non-devotees collaboration with materialistic mentality people. Celebrities, yogis, gym boys and girls focusing on giving jobs rather than giving them signs of God. I beg you to protect me from them and place me at your lotus feet where bona fide devotees reside and serve you as it is. Please give me the knowledge to study and understand your books and preach your message to the people drowning without knowledge. Please forgive me for all my mistakes I did knowingly or unknowingly towards you and your devotees. Please do not reject me from being your disciple. Kindly accept me as your humble servant trying to serve in your mission. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Your most fallen servant, Priyansh Das.
Bol Hare Krishna. Jai. Actually, I have one special offering by one devotee. Okay, I will read it. So on his behalf.
Hare
Okay. Can guess who is that? Listen attentively, yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. Is it Tarangini, Prabhu?
Or read this. Can you see the screen?
Yes, Prabhu. Visible, Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurummilitam Yena. Of course, I'm reading on behalf, not mine. Om
Yes, Prabhu.
Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurummilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in darkness, ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the touch of knowledge. I offer my respect, obeisance unto him. Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prestaya, Bhutale, Shrimate, Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi, Gauravani Prachar Nirvishesh Punyavadi Paschata Deshkarami. I offer my respect, obeisances unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master, His Divine Excellency Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet. Our respect, obeisances are unto you, O spiritual master, servant of Saraswati. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya, delivering the Western world, which are filled with impersonalism and voidism. Please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada, on this most auspicious day of your appearance. We are indeed most fortunate to make this humble offering to your divine grace. You are undoubtedly Nidhi Siddha, sent by Krishna to this world to save many unfortunate sinful souls who have taken birth now and who will also take birth in the future. In fact, Krishna himself had warned Uddhava to leave this place immediately. Srimad Bhagavatam 11.7.5. My dear Uddhava, you should not remain here on the earth once I have abandoned this world. My dear devotee, you are sinless, but in Kali Yuga, the people will be addicted to all type of sinful activities. Therefore, do not stay here. In this condition, to come and help these souls is to show the highest compassion, as the saying goes that the devotees are more compassionate than Lord Krishna himself. You are definitely an example of this. We are so caught up in this blazing material world, which is burning us most terribly, and having no clue of our precocious condition. You have appeared just the shining torch light of hope. It is said in the Bhagavatam that I'll go to the next page. Go to the next page. Srimad Bhagavatam 1-1343. This Bhagavad Purana is as brilliant as the sun, and it has arisen just after the departure of Lord Krishna to his own abode, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. Person who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance in this age of Kali shall get light from this Purana. Although we may get this light, but there is only through your kind mercy having translated it for us. You are like the captain of a ship in a great ocean, and you can direct us to our destination. Thus addressed the godly personality, Devarshi Narada, greatest of the philosopher devotees, began to speak. Although in this verse it is referred to Narada Muni, but for us it is surely meant to you. We think that we have met your goodness by the will of providence, just so that we may accept you as captain of this ship for those who desire to cross difficult ocean of Kali, which deteriorates all good qualities of a human being. As you have painstakingly working tirelessly day and night up to even your last breath, translating this very, very important Purana Srimad Bhagavatam to shed light upon us. Not only that, you also personally stay with us to teach us the intricacies of devotional practice by example. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.10.3. O my worshipable Lord, because the seed of lusty desires, which is the root cause of the material existence, is within the core of everyone's heart, you have sent me to this material world to exhibit the symptom of a pure devotee. Here, although it is referring to Sri Prahlad Maharaj, but for us, again, it is a reference to you having come to this material world sent by Lord Krishna. You came to teach us how to develop love for Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adrila 3:20 and 21. I shall accept the role of a devotee and I shall teach the devotional service by practicing it myself. Unless one is practicing devotional service himself, he cannot teach to others. This conclusion is indeed confirmed throughout the Gita and Bhagavatam. Here again, your sublime qualities are revealed. To know Krishna's birth and activities, one is surely promoted to the spiritual world as it is declared by the Lord himself. Bhagavad Gita 4:9. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. But how are we to know this unless it's revealed to us by you? Srimad Bhagavatam 11:11-25. One who has obtained pure devotional service by association with my devotees always engages in worshipping me. Thus, he very easily goes to my abode, which is revealed by my pure devotees. Dear Srila Prabhupada, it is all due to your mercy that we are indeed realizing this little drop of your mercy. We are able to get some drops of happiness, given us the necessary hope, confidence, and enthusiasm to go forward in this otherwise most miserable place. Dear Lord, unless one worship the lotus feet of your great devotees, one will be conquered by the illusory energy and his intelligence will be bewildered. Indeed, who has not been carried away by the waves of material enjoyment, which are like poison? Your illusory energy is unconquerable. No one can see the path of this material energy or tell how it is working. Yes, no one can escape this complicated mesh of material energy without the help of a devotee, and that too, particularly your kind self, as Krishna himself said. Srimad Bhagavatam 5:4-21. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in everyone's heart as Super Soul, sells himself to his devotees such as Narada Muni. In other words, the Lord gives pure devotees to such devotees. The Lord gives pure devotee to such devotees and gives himself to those who love him purely. Great self-realized mystic yogis such as the four Kumaras also derive great transcendental bliss from realizing the super soul within themselves. Lord Krishna sells himself to the pure devotees like Narada, but to us it is clearly only through you. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:10-11. When one is face to face with sun, there is no longer darkness for one's eyes. Similarly, when one is face to face with the sadhu, a devotee who is fully determined and surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one will no longer be subject to the material bondage. Dear Srila Prabhupada, you are coming to save us with a strong boat armed with the divine teachings of Lord Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 11:26-32. The devotees of the Lord, peacefully fixed in absolute knowledge, or the ultimate special for those who are repeatedly rising and falling within the fearful or falling within the fearful ocean of material life. Such devotees are just like a strong boat that comes in rescue to persons who are at the point of drowning. Srimad Bhagavatam 11:26-34. My devotees bestow divine eyes, whereas the sun allows only external sight, and that only when it is rising in the sky. My devotees are one's real worshipable deities and my real family. They are one's own self, and ultimately they are not different from me. Dear Srila Prabhupada, you are the only hope. You are our only hope. Without you, I do not see any means of my making any progress in material world of misery. Please do not forsake us. Otherwise, our deliverance is certainly will not be a reality this time to rot forever here in this material world eternally. Please save us, especially we are praying to you on behalf of all the devotees who have taken shelter of you under the umbrella of International Krishna Madhuraya Skayam. Your most unworthy and fallen servant, Sundar Gopal Das. Okay. Hare Krishna.
I mean, even in the homage, it's completely taken from Shastra.
There's
To stop sharing. Wait, you cannot stop share. Haribo. Actually, I just called Sundar Gopal Prabhu just now. I just thought Prabhu can just come and speak 10 minutes. But I just came to know that today they're doing boat festival in Singapore. Otherwise, I thought Prabhu can just come to this session and then he can speak and read. I mean, I don't know about read or not, but I thought Prabhu can just give a, like give some philosophy to us, explain something. But Prabhu said he's in boat festival, so he suddenly sent his Vyasa Puja to me, offering to me. He said, "You read this out there." Okay. If I got it earlier, I could have
Haribo.
read this first. I just got it. That's why. See how deep, huh? See, this is actually why we all say Sundar Gopal Prabhu is representative of Prabhupada is that Prabhu doesn't like to talk much of his own philosophy. Even reading books also, he don't try to read any other books. Even Gaudiya Vaishnava books, sometimes we refer the other books of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and so many things. Right? Prabhu would never do this. Prabhu's unflinching faith in Prabhupada is such that he don't even read the books like Madhurya Kadambini, and he don't do all these Ramayana, Mahabharata. He don't read any of those books. Prabhu's unflinching faith in Prabhupada is that he only read what Prabhupada give us. But of course, he reads again and again and again and again and again. He keep on reading, so he get a beautiful understanding. You see, this is what kind of Vyasa Puja offering, His writing is very little, Normally, we like to write so much, or we like to show our poetic skills and so many things. So Prabhupada sees Sundar Gopal Prabhu just put only Bhagavatam, and then he's relating this to Prabhupada. So, so we have to learn, This is the proper duty of a disciple. Duty of disciple is to represent the spiritual master. It's not that making some parallel, path to. So it's just what Prabhupada said, just same thing. It's just like Ganga Puja. We worship Ganga with the Ganga water, right? Prabhupada uses example. We do Ganga Dan. We do Ganga Puja just with Ganga water. We take the Ganga water and offer to Ganga. And then we take everything from Krishna and offer to Krishna. Right. Similarly, Sundar Gopal Prabhu also took the purpose of Srila Prabhupada and worship Prabhupada. You see how nice, wonderful. Okay, I don't think you all expected this here, right, today. A surprise.
No, Prabhu, surprise.
Even actually, just thought came to me just now. Otherwise, I could have done that earlier. Yes.
Very, very surprised. I was hearing all the verses and then hearing the explanation behind each one. I was just thinking, like, who could this be? He's speaking with a lot of authority.
Anybody guessed it? Anybody guessed it while reading?
Yes, Prabhu. As soon as I saw Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto, I said yes, it's Sundar Gopal Prabhu, because nobody goes 11th canto.
Anybody else guessed it? Nobody else, huh? Okay. Okay, sorry. Next one. You can carry on. So we thank Sundar Gopal Prabhu for coming in his divine Vani by giving us, his association. So I think 1 week we will call Sundar Gopal Prabhu as a special guest for this program. So 1 week we'll definitely do that. Prabhu will accept. I'll talk to Prabhu. Of course, Prabhu is also coming here. October 2nd week, Prabhu will come to India. The date is not fixed. So he'll be traveling throughout India. He'll go to different part of India. So of course you can come Pondicherry and see Prabhu. And those who cannot come, you can also see in other parts of India. Yes.
Hare
Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing Sundar Gopal Prabhu's Vyasa Puja. It was very surprising. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
So, the next person, next devotee, so Vivek Prabhu, are you here, Vivek Prabhu? Vivek Prabhu, yeah, he's here. So, Vivek Prabhu, you can read your homage to Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu. 2 minutes. Prabhu, Swami Prabhu, I shared. Swami Prabhu can, like, Swami Prabhu can share. Oh,
I make it bigger.
so, bro, I don't know to write like I write small. I don't know small really. Like Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Name Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pashyata Desha Tarane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pashyata Desha Tarane. My dear Srila Prabhupada, I offer my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. You have built a safe home for self-realization and love of Radha Krishna. I am grateful for your books translated into many languages, guided me out of darkness. Your causeless mercy has created favorable conditions for spreading Krishna consciousness. I am thankful for devotee association and guidance from His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu and sincere devotees of ISKM. Like Tathit Prabhu, Prahlad Prabhu, and Vinaya Prabhu, and all the ISKM family. Despite all these opportunities, I am struggling due to my foolishness, ignorance, and offenses. I can't able to follow the instructions of sincere devotees. So I am humbly request forgiveness from all devotees from my offenses. Please forgive me, Srila Prabhupada, and give me strength to overcome obstacles. Help me become an instrument of your order and serve your sincere disciples and follow the instructions of Sri Prahlad Prabhu and Sundar Gopal Prabhu and all the sincere devotees. All good Shri Guru and Gauranga, Jai Srila Prabhupada. By useless dog, Vivek. Thank you.
Jai, Hare Krishna.
Very well.
Thank
Very
you.
happy
Thank
to
you,
hear
Prabhu.
your offering, Vivek Prabhu. Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
offering.
Prabhu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Now, Srikant Prabhu, Hare Krishna, I believe you're here.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, you can just share your screen, Prabhu, or you can share to Sami Prabhu and you can share and then you can read your
Yes,
homage to
Prabhu.
Prabhupada. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namane Namaste Saraswati Gauraprasad Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pashyata Desha Tarane. Dear Srila Prabhupada, I offer my respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet 100,000 times over and over again. Without your mercy, no spiritual advancement is possible, at least for us lusty rascals like me. I am forever indebted to you. By the power of your books and the wonderful morning program, you have given me the energy, determination, and clarity to practice devotional service by chanting 16 rounds daily and following 4 regulative principles. I am the least qualified to receive your benediction and the association of Prabhupada's sincere devotees. I am very much grateful for the improvement in my spiritual life, which was very much lacking due to many efforts I have committed to senior devotees. No one else but your grace can shower such costless mercy to a fallen soul like me. Please give me knowledge to serve you with book distribution and share your mercy with a lot more people. This fallen soul seeks your mercy again in order to do that. Your fallen servant forever, Bhakta Srikant.
Hare Krishna. Jai Prabhupada.
Thank you very much, Srikant Prabhu, for your very nice offering and also the book distribution. I'm very happy to hear this from you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhupada. So Aditya Prabhu has joined so at the right time. Thank you very much for joining, Aditya Prabhu. He accepts my humble obeisances, Jai Shri Prabhupada. So Prabhu, you can read your Vyasa Puja homage. Jai Shri Prabhupada. You could you can read your Vyasa Puja homage, and actually, if possible, kindly share your Vyasa Puja homage with Sami Prabhu, and he'll project it so that we all can also see the text. And after that, you can read. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Maybe for now, can I read it and later
Yeah. Okay, no worries, no worries. I believe you're
can I
traveling,
share
right?
it?
So,
Will that be okay?
yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Prabhu, could you please give me 2 minutes? I'm so sorry. Someone has just come.
Okay, fine. Just stay in the call. Perhaps you can read later, okay? Just stay in the call.
Yes,
Lights are
Prabhu.
on.
Yes, yes.
Lights are on.
Okay, correct. So, just give me 1 minute, please. Okay. Hare Krishna, Shubham Prabhu. We accept non-obligations. Yes, you can read your Vyasa Puja homage, and after you've completed, Aditya Prabhu will read. So kindly share your screen if possible and share your homage. So, Hare Krishna. Shubham Prabhu, are you here? Okay, so he has said there are some inconveniences in his place. He will do it then. Okay, no worries, Prabhu. I will just circle your name so that you can do it then. And as of now, Asit Prabhu, Hare Krishna Asit Prabhu. Yes, you can
Hare
unmute and
Krishna,
share your
Dandavat
offering.
Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Dhanurtana, Jai Shri Prabhupada. You can just share your offering to Srila
Yes,
Prabhupada.
Prabhu.
And you can share your
Prabhu,
screen or you can.
yes, Prabhu. My
Yes.
original offering, which I was written previously, was lost somehow, and I prepared another offering yesterday, so I will read that.
Yes, no worries. Is it possible to share, Prabhu? Share to us? Screen
Yes,
share
Prabhu.
or you
Yes,
can send to
yes,
Sami
Prabhu.
Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay,
I
thank you.
can
Hare
share.
Krishna. When you're ready, you can read.
Yes, Prabhu. Prabhu, is it visible? Hare Krishna,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu. Yes, visible, Prabhu. Yes, thank you.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनीति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादि पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances. At your divine lotus feet, all glories to you on this most auspicious appearance day of your divine grace. Your teachings filled with the essence of Vedic scriptures have opened the eyes of countless souls lost in the darkness of ignorance. By the grace of your purpose, even the most complex philosophies have become accessible to those who are earnestly seeking the truth. You have taught us the difference between the materialistic way of life, filled with temporary pleasures, and the path of pure devotion, which leads to eternal happiness. I am I am eternally grateful for the opportunity to be connected to your divine mission. Though I am often weak and fall short in my efforts, your teachings continually inspire me to keep striving to serve your instructions. The influence you have had on my life is immeasurable, as it is through you that I have gained the knowledge and tools to work towards spiritual progress. Your compassion toward the conditioned souls, including myself, gives me hope and motivation to continue on this path. In these troubled times, many have strayed from your original instructions and the purity of the movement you started. But by your divine mercy, there are still sincere devotees who are trying to uphold your mission. One such devotee is Sundar Gopal Prabhu, who has taken it upon himself to revive the movement through the establishment of ISKM, International Sri Krishna Mandir. His efforts are a testament to your enduring enduring influence in the lives of those who remain steadfast in their dedication to you and your teachings. With his dedication, he strives to restore the purity of Hare Krishna movement, which had diminished after your disappearance. Through his unwavering faith in your divine instructions, Sundar Gopal Prabhu is helping to bring more souls back to the shelter of your lotus feet. His work is a living example of how your spiritual potency continues to flow through, through those who sincerely follow your guidance, spreading the message of Krishna consciousness to all corners of the world. On this special day, I beg for your continued blessing upon me so that I too may serve your mission with the same sincerity and dedication. May I empowered to assist in this revival to carry out your orders with humility and to take inspirations from such devoted souls like Sundar Gopal Prabhu and Prahlad Prabhu, begging to remain under the shelter of your lotus feet at all times. Vancha kalpatarihascha kripa sindhubheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Your humble servant, Asit Kumar Datta.
Very bold.
Jai Srila
Very
Prabhupada.
nice. Very nice. Very bold.
Thank you very much, Asit Prabhu, for your heartfelt homage to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Hare Krishna. So, the next devotee is your devotee roommate, Smriti Prabhu. So, Smriti Prabhu, I believe you're here as well. The Transcendental Trio.
Jai Srila
Dandavad
Prabhupada.
Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada. So, kindly do share your homage and share the screen for the homage, and please start reading Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So it's visible?
Yes, Prabhu. You can just zoom it a little bit, Prabhu, if possible. Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Visible, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Visible. Thank you.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिते नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रधारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य सारिणे. My dearest Srila Prabhupada, please accept my most humble obeisances in the dust of your lotus feet, all glories to your divine grace. I am writing this homage to express how fortunate I am by getting your mercy, Srila Prabhupada, because I am the most fallen soul in this whole universe, and I have no such good qualities so that I can be freed from this material world, or I can say, without you, I am unable to get out of this material world. Without your mercy, I am just like a stool worm and number one rascal. You are so merciful towards a third class person like me. You do not know me, but you have done so much for me and all the souls who have forgotten Krishna. But unfortunately, I know you, but I am not doing anything for you. I will try my 100% to fulfill your desire, the desire what you expect from every servant and disciple of yours. I will try to fulfill all your desire and words. I am not going to make you unhappy, and I will try my 100% best to satisfy you. It's my promise to you, Srila Prabhupada. Because of your mercy, I am trying my best and chanting 16 rounds, reading your books every day, and following 4 regulatory principles. And I am sure you know what I am doing and what I am not doing, or in which portion I am lacking in my bhakti life, because I am yours and you are mine, Srila Prabhupada. Please forgive me whatever wrong and sinful activities I have committed and whatever sinful activities I am doing. Please forgive me for that. For all the sinful and wrong activities that I've committed. But I am sure that by your blessings and taking complete shelter of your lotus feet, may my all sinful activities will vanish soon, and not just the past and present activities, but also the propensity to do sinful activities will also going to vanish very soon. At last but not the least, my humble request to you, Srila Prabhupada, is that please accept me as one of your small servants. Because if you will reject me to become your servant, then Krishna, Radharani, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will also not going to see to my face, and they will also going to reject me. So please, Srila Prabhupada, accept me as your one of the small servants. Jai, all glories to you, Srila Prabhupada, the full moon of devotion to Sri Krishna. I beg to remain always licking of the dust of your lotus feet, aspiring to become your true servant and disciple, Smriti Sambhav Mishra.
Very good. Thank you very much, Shruti Prabhu, for your very heartfelt offering onto Srila Prabhupada. So very inspirational. Thank you. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. So Sami Prabhu, now the next is Dharani Prabhu. I believe I've sent you in your private message telegram. So kindly can you project Prabhu? Dharani Prabhu will be unable to read due to some issues from his parents, and so he'll be unable to unmute, but he asked me if I could read on behalf of him. Thank you.
Aditya Prabhu can also read his end.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu, okay, he can read after Dharani Prabhu. Is that okay, or you want? Okay, no worries.
Yes,
Aditya
Prabhu, that's
Prabhu, you
fine.
can read now. You can read now if you're ready. Actually, I believe your
All right,
time
Prabhu.
was. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry for
first
the
of all, I'm so
miscommunication.
sorry I couldn't join earlier. I had some
No,
work
no
going
worries. Thank
on.
you.
Yes, Prabhu. So, Hare Krishna, dear Prabhus, please accept my humble obeisances always to the Prabhupada. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I am completely unworthy of paying a homage, but I've written something. I will read it out. To the most respected Srila Prabhupada, my dear Srila Prabhupada, I would not be alive without you. From my trauma to my bad habits, without you, I would not be standing here. I'm a fallen soul who does not surrender life after lifetimes. I have suffered because of this, and still I continue to. I have been in the darkest of ignorance, but you have been so kind to this fallen soul that despite all the evil in me, you have entered my life. I do countless offenses, but you're still with me. Despite me rejecting good guidance and suffering due to it, you're still very kind to me. As Lord Jesus Christ walked this planet, being a shepherd for lost souls, you continue to be a guiding light, a shepherd that guides lost souls like myself, who are easy prey to the wolf of Maya. It's in my nature to disappoint you, Srila Prabhupada, and I'm utterly unqualified in all ways. I pray that I'm able to serve you despite all my limitations and have a small part in your magnificence and Kirtan movement. I pray that I'm able to officially be your disciple one day. I pray that you give me shelter at your lotus feet eternally despite me being an ocean of faults. I am eternally grateful for the association of ISKM devotees, of which I'm completely not worthy of. I do pray that ISKM one day is able to take over the entire world and flood the entire world with the Hare Krishna movement, from the streets to the royal order. It is a fact that ISKM, under the guidance of His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu, is set out to take over the entire world, and I pray that I play a small role in it. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Jai.
Wow. From the streets to the royal order. Wow.
Amazing, Prabhu. Very bold.
Very good. Very beautiful homage.
Kindly
Thank you
forgive
very
the
much for
beginnings of
sharing,
small
Prabhu.
circle to be shared person to David. Therefore, my life will be
Thank you, Prabhu. Hope to have your association soon as well. Even
Yes,
despite traveling, you have joined Iṣṭagoṣṭhī at
No,
just
no,
a
no,
moment's notice. I
no.
hope
Thank you
to
for
have.
having me.
It's my mistake. I should have called and reminded you earlier as well, but I'm sorry for the inconvenience
No
caused.
problem, no problem.
But
No,
nevertheless,
yes.
thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for
So,
having
Hero
me.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna, please accept our humble obeisances. Jai Shila Prabhupada. Thank you for joining. Would you like to read your homage onto Shila Prabhupada, Prabhu? Hero Prabhu? Okay, no worries. Sami Prabhu, you can perhaps coordinate with Aero Prabhu if possible. And, perhaps he could also read here and then. I believe he has some net issue or something. Okay, so the next devotee is Dharani Prabhu. So Sami Prabhu, can you please share your screen, especially in Telegram? I sent you Dharani Prabhu's homage. He is unable to read as of now, but he requested me to read on behalf of him. Okay, this is his right. Okay, thank you. My beloved, His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिने नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. Please accept my humble obeisances onto your lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaham Dadati Swapadantikam. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Your books made me to realize who am I and showed me the right path in my spiritual life. And whenever I think of you, I forget myself. You gave us your books so that we can understand Sri Radha Krishna. Without your costless mercy, I'll be unable to understand Vedic literatures. Raja Vidya, Chapter 7. But so far as the Vedic literature is concerned, and as far as the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam and Upanishads are concerned, there is need of a spiritual master. His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada, you saved my life from ISKCON to ISKCON. The Vaishnavas are so sincere in helping me. Thank you so much, Prabhupada. You saved my life from hellish pathway and you took my life towards Goloka. Your lectures are the light coming from torch, which made a foolish person like me to realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You are that great personality who Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and His Divine Grace Bhakti Vinod Thakur predicted. Please accept me as your insignificant servant. When I was a child, you made me attracted to Lord Krishna. I still remember those days. When I was at 10 age, you made me to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and when I was age 12, you made me to chant Lord Vishnu Gayatri Mantra and made me to see you in local ISKCON temple. And when I was 14 years old, I had questions how to see Krishna, and I wanted to enter the pastimes of Lord Krishna, and you gave me all answers. Thank you so much, Srila Prabhupada. My ultimate aim is to serve you life after life and become your insignificant disciple. You gave me Vaishnava associations with whom I always serve you. Always. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada, for saving me from the ocean of birth and death. At last, I like to dedicate one song in Bengali for you, Srila Prabhupada. My dear spiritual master, you are the bright sun who illuminated my heart, which was full of dark ignorance. I pay millions of obeisances onto your lotus feet. My dear spiritual master, your eternal pastimes and your transcendental words are always nectar, which a foolish person like me can taste it. I pay millions of obeisances onto your lotus feet. My dear spiritual master, I have only one hope, that is the dust of your lotus feet, through which I can overcome the illusion of Maya. I pay millions of obeisances onto your lotus feet. What is the use of this human form of life without serving you? Your insignificant servant, Dharani Bharati. Haribol. Wow.
Wow, that's very nice.
Very,
Wonderful offering.
Haribol.
See how, very nice realizations, huh? Very nice offering.
Very nice, Dharani Prabhu. I believe you're here. I know you cannot speak, but thank you very much for sharing your offering. I hope
How
I was
sad it
able
is,
to.
how sad it is in this age, like the devotees are struggling to practice Krishna consciousness. They want to practice, but the parents are they have no brain, but they don't, they have no intelligence. And the children have intelligence, they just want to stop them like Hiranyakashipu. See, he cannot even read his Vyasa Puja offering to spiritual master. See how much, contaminated his age is. I'm sure that Krishna will one day release you from this clutches so that you can freely practice Krishna consciousness and preach others. Oh, praise Hare Krishna. Good, wonderful offering.
Thank you very much, Dharani Prabhu, for your offering. I hope I have done some justice to your offering. So thank you. And also very inspirational that you have almost, very much demoniac parents and society, yet you still practice Krishna consciousness and you still put the effort to associate with the devotees. Whereas on my side, I don't do any of this, even though I'm much more free comparatively. So I hope to imbibe your sincerity, and I hope you can serve Srila Prabhupada more and more, Krishna will. So thank you always. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So the next will be Shivransh Prabhu's offering. I believe Sami Prabhu, can you kindly screen share as well, Prabhu? The second picture which I sent you in your Telegram private chat. Yes. So this is by Shivransh Prabhu, again, artistic style, as usual.
Wow.
Oh Prabhupada, you are the Chintamani that turns demons into devotees. O gem of Brahma Sampradaya, you shine brightly like the sun, destroying darkness throughout the world. All glories to you. By Shivransh Prabhu.
Wow. Very wonderful. Beautiful. You mentioned your name, no? You should mention your name in this letter. Very nice.
Very, very beautiful.
He has a very different style of artwork also, like very, I don't, very old and classical style of painting. And very, very rare talent. Very happy to be able to see this. So, thank you, Shivransh Prabhu, for your offering as well. I think he's not here, but yes, so I'll tell him to add his name as well in the future offerings and this one as well. So, thank you once again. So, Drona Prabhu, you are the next, and you can kindly unmute yourself and you can share your offering to Sami Prabhu, Seal Project, and you can read your homage to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Drona Prabhu, are you here? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, I'm here.
Yeah,
One
then
second,
now.
Prabhu. Dhanwad
Yeah,
Prabhu,
okay.
Srila Prabhu. I'm
Krishna.
sending text to Swami Prabhu. So, please wait. Please wait. Uh, yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for giving me transcendent knowledge of Supreme Personality of Godhead to fallen soul like me and giving me a chance to come out of material world. And even though I'm not that much qualified devotee, by your mercy, I'm making progress in Krishna consciousness. And Prabhupada, on this Vyasa Puja, please give me more power to make advancement in spiritual life. Your fallen servant, Narona. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Wonder Prabhu, please forgive me, Prabhu. I forgot to say sorry, Prabhu. I forgot to
Say what? Say what?
that. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vinaya
No,
Bhutale
no.
Srimad.
That's okay. Nice. No problem.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Very nice.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Vanchakalpaturubhesha kripa sindhaya vacha.
Yeah, Prabhu, just give me about 30 seconds. I just want to see who all are still inside our chat room. 21 persons. Wow, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Many new people.
Yes, like John Prabhu, Ajay Prabhu. Yeah. Antariksh Prabhu also for the first time, I think it's his first Vyasa Puja offering he had returned. So now is Antariksh Prabhu's turn. So Sami Prabhu, I sent you the last message which I sent you through Telegram is the one which was drafted written by Antarish Prabhu. Can you kindly just share that?
He is not here.
No, Prabhu. Unfortunately, he's not here, Prabhu. He is also
Oh.
traveling. He had some. I think he's going to his grandmother's house and again
Okay.
some
Okay.
parental issue. Yes, sir.
Actually, when I was a small boy, and the problem was with all the children, the children are rascals, but nowadays the parents are all the parents are actually, the children are good, the parents are spoiling them. Parental issues. Very funny to hear this term, parent problem.
Yes, Prabhu.
Kali Yuga parents, Prabhu.
Those days he used to say that, oh, my child is not good, my child is not praying, my child is not devotional. Now they say, oh, my child is chanting, oh my God, my child is actually, one of the devotee, was just fasting for Janmashtami and the Vyasa Puja, and the parents call me, oh, my son is not eating, he is going to die like that. He said that they told me that, see, he's a devotee, it's okay, but he can chant Hare Krishna, but why is he not eating? I said, no, we don't have any such thing like that. We can eat prasadam as fast. No, he is not eating for 3 days continuously. I was like, what is it? 3 days he's not eating continuously. Um, then only I called the devotee and asked him, what is the matter? Why are you not eating 3 days continuously? He said, Janmashtami I was fasting, and Vyasa Puja, and half day is fasting, and Ekadasi followed by. So, of course, in between, 1-2 days was there. But still, the parents were over imagining that they're going to die because of all these things. Very difficult in this age. Very difficult to save the children from the parents. Okay. What to do?
It's
Yes,
like
Prabhu.
that description in Bhagavatam. The cow is licking the calf.
What is that? What Bhagavatam? Sorry.
No, I was saying it's just like how the parents were described in the Srimad Bhagavatam. They're like cows licking the calf, and they have to separate the cow from the calf because the cow was licking the calf to death.
Yes.
So I just wanted to remember one more devotee from, I mean, he's not with us as of now, of course, again, due to parental issues. I think you also remember his name is Ayush Prabhu. He was, I think, only 14 years old when he came in contact with us. He was chanting 16 rounds, and he used to actually, his parents were from Madhva Brahmana family. So they were
Yeah.
technically very high birth. And he used to keep a cupboard, and behind that cupboard, he used to have a curtain. And behind that curtains, he used to have the deities' pictures, and he used to do offering like that. He used to hide from his own home, and when nobody's looking, he used to offer to Srila Prabhupada and then on a prasadam. And chanting also the same way he used to do, and then his parents were causing so many issues to him. Despite that, when coming from school, he used to talk with the devotees, and somehow he used to just find out. But unfortunately, he's not here as of now. So I hope you can give him your blessings so that he can come back to us. He's very, very nice devotee, and I really miss him also. I mean, I'm sure Sami Prabhu also knows. He's very nice, so young also. So I hope
He
you
will
can give
come,
him your
Prabhu.
blessings,
He
Prabhu.
will come. See, I'll tell you one thing. See, like there's one boy who left from our association due to parents. I just got a message from him. I don't want to say so much detail. I just got a message saying that he left the home and then he's practicing Krishna consciousness. So it will come. One boy, he was practicing and then he was taken by the parents and then he was tortured. He was not given proper prasadam. He was not led to chant, and he was not given prasadam. And onion garlic was given. His kantimala was broken, and Brahmin thread was snatched. So many things were done to him. But just got a message saying that he just found some place, and he left the home and he went to some temples and practicing. I don't know it is where he's gone. ISKM. I don't know what. Somehow he is out of that hell, and then now he is practicing Krishna consciousness. Okay, so things will change. Even Krishna says, right, even little bit, Swalpam apyasi dharmasya, little bit, service, and Krishna will always reciprocate. You will not forget. So by you're practicing now, the parents are not supporting. But yeah, things will change. You'll be able to dedicate your life to Krishna if you are sincere. If you're not sincere, that's another thing. If you are sincere, then Krishna will definitely he will give opportunities. How can Krishna will let you struggle if someone is sincere and then you want to dedicate his life in Krishna's service? How Krishna will forsake you? So it's very good news that I heard that boy. He left and then he is practicing nicely now. Similarly, as all these devotees also will get. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Can I read Antariksh Prabhu's message now, Prabhu? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhu. Okay. We all have gathered to pay our humble homages to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Even though I'm not qualified to comment on such a liberated soul, it is my pleasure that I could share my experiences through this session. I was a person who would wake up too late in the morning and had no spiritual understanding, who stole food as food eaten without offering to Krishna is equal to stealing food. I got to know about ISKCON by my female cousin who lives in Mumbai too. At first, I didn't follow anything in particular. I was with one another religious organization as well. I didn't get serious in ISKCON at first, but then I started liking it. They didn't motivate me to chant, nor their explanation of philosophy were in the appropriate and in an interesting way. I wanted the right guidance and found ISKCON. Prabhupada is Krishna Kripa Murti. He changed all of our lives by making all Shastras available in all major languages of the world. He gave us the holy Harinam Sankirtan, through which our sinful mind gets in control. He taught me, a person who lived like an animal, the way to live and the purpose why I got this human body. He purified all of our sinful hearts and penetrated the holy name of Krishna. I will try my level best to serve Prabhupada with 100% dedication, not miss the opportunity to take shelter under his lotus feet. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane. Vanchakalpadrubhesha Kripa Sindhubheva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Krishna, Hare Krishna. And of course, he hasn't written his name here, but his name is Antariksh. He's from Mumbai. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Very happy to hear him. So he accepted Prabhupada as spiritual master. That's nice.
Yes, so very happy to hear also. He was going left, right, center. Sometimes he would speak some very different things, but I think by the transcendental preaching of Shamagon Prabhu, he has finally accepted Prabhupada. He used to tell me Shamagon Prabhu's lectures are like knife to the heart. So much philosophy, so much depth. He used to find very uncomfortable to hear. But by repeated hearing, and he told me that he would ask one question and Shamagon Prabhu would speak on it for like 1.5 hours. And by regular hearing, and he said Shamagon Prabhu's association really, really helped me and really, he's like an elder brother to me. So he messaged and he spoke about these things to me also a few days back in person. So very happy to hear this from him. And all the issue Shamagon Prabhu's preaching as well. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
Okay. So thank you. And now Ajay Prabhu, I believe you're here. Ajay Prabhu, you could
Yes,
you
Prabhu,
could
I'm
also
here.
share your homage onto Srila Prabhupada. And
Just
you can just share your screen if possible.
yeah, just a minute.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
So, is my screen visible, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, visible.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, so, first of all, thank you for giving the opportunity. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Om Ajnana Agnana Timirandasya Nananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilatam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. My beloved A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Dandvat Pranam, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to you, my spiritual master. I cannot thank you enough for the immense change you have brought in my life through your books. Without offering my devotional service unto you and following your instructions, I think there is no better way to serve you. It was your book, Bhagavad Gita, which changed my life completely. It was through this book you gave me all the important answers to my questions that I had in my mind since the childhood. It was this book which presented the very truth of my existence, and hence my Krishna consciousness journey began right at this time a year ago. I'm a third class lowest of the sinful fallen soul. The very thought that I was with Krishna way back and I left him, his association, and came down to this material world gives me an immense pain in my heart, combined with all the sufferings I have had throughout this very life and having going through the never ending process of birth and death. It was through Krishna consciousness I found the ever caring, ever loving Krishna back, and having you as my spiritual master, I gained the true knowledge of my very existence. My search for proper guidance to you as with your own blessings, you gave me the opportunity to associate with the ISKM devotees, where I am having complete clarity of knowledge and guidance in and around Krishna consciousness and your holiness. If I wouldn't have had a mercy, I cannot imagine where my life would end up in this material world. Now, my only desire, my dear Srila Prabhupada, is to please engage me in your service and give me the opportunity to serve you. And one day, if I can please with my devotional service, I think there is no better success compared to this. Please forgive me, Srila Prabhupada, for any offenses made during my homage to you. I once again bow down at your lotus feet, my Guru Maharaj. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanabhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Your unqualified servant, Ajay Singh Dasa.
Hare Krishna. Very nice.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Ajay Prabhu, for your very nice homage. Thank you for reading. And once again, thank you for joining the Iṣṭagoṣṭhī. I believe this is your first Iṣṭagoṣṭhī and Vyasa Puja Iṣṭagoṣṭhī. So thank you for joining. I hope we continue to see you in the upcoming Iṣṭagoṣṭhī reading sessions, in the Japa
Sure,
sessions.
definitely. Yes, yes.
Yeah, if you have any doubts, you can always contact any of us. Thank you.
Prabhu. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
So Subham Prabhu, we can unmute, right? As of now, I hope the situation is okay. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. Now it's fine.
Then Nam Jai Shri
Hare Krishna,
Prabhupada. Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Pranam. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Shri
Jai
Prabhupada.
Prabhupada. Dhanyavad Pranam. Jai Bol.
Yes, Prabhu. I'm sharing my screen.
Yes, you can share your screen and start reading, Prabhu. Thank you.
Is it visible, please? Hare Krishna, is it visible?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's
Visible. Visible. Thank you.
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvashesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. My dear spiritual master, please divine this A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. My humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. I don't know how I got to know you in this life. I have got such a great opportunity to serve you despite all the sinful life I have led so far. You are so merciful. I came from such an atheist background, but still you showed me mercy. And only by your mercy I am trying to follow Krishna consciousness, which you bestowed upon the whole world. Because of your mercy, I am trying and got the opportunity to serve the Vaishnavas who are engaged in your service, despite me not being qualified for them. Please give me enough strength so that I can have the desire to serve you always. I really pray for your mercy. We have no desire other than being servant of the lotus feet. Srila Prabhupada to you. Your insignificant servant, Shubham Param. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai. Very nice offering.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your offering. Very happy to see you also.
Yes, Prabhu. Very happy to see you.
Okay. So, so John Prabhu, are you here, John Prabhu? If you like, you can also read. If you accept Srila Prabhupada as your spiritual master, you can read a small homage onto His divine grace and share your experiences and realizations. Thank you. Okay, so I think Prabhu is not here as of now. Okay, no worries. So,
Which Spotify,
allow.
Prabhu?
Luvesh Prabhu, any idea who's Spotify?
Pranjal Prabhu.
Okay.
Wow. I was searching for him in the list and then he was not here and then he was named Spotify.
How come
Wow.
Prasadam has become Spotify? Normally it is Prasadam, right? Prasadam photo or
Yes,
Prasadam Das something. Or we become Prasadam Das become Spotify Das.
He became brand ambassador, Prabhu.
Okay. He can read also, Ranjal Prabhu. He has any offering? If he has, he can read.
Yes, Prabhu. Ranjal Prabhu, if you have offering, kindly please do. Yes, yours was read, Antarish Prabhu.
Mine was read, right?
Yes, it was read.
I am in an ISKCON temple right now.
Which ISKCON?
ISKCON Nigdi, Pune.
Okay.
So the Darshan Arti time is going on. See, you can see the crowd here.
Okay. So many people, huh?
Yes, so many people. And the deity here is, the deity's color here is in black marble deities.
Okay.
So, started.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Antarish Prabhu. So we will continue with our
Yes.
offering. I mean, Pranjal Prabhu, are you here? Hare Krishna. Please do read your offering. Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu said yes, Prabhu. Yes, waiting eagerly for listening to you, hearing your offering.
Okay, if he's not there, anybody else next? Maybe he's getting ready or something.
As of now, no one, Prabhu. I messaged Javale Prabhu and Dilip Prabhu, but again, they are not here.
Then we'll stop, it's fine.
Okay, Prabhu.
Then if Pranjal Prabhu is ready, he can read after some time. You can carry on with the next event.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay. So, thank you all devotees for reading your Vyasa Puja homages. Especially thank you, Gopal Prabhu and Pradar Prabhu for the homages. Thank you very much to inspire all of us. Thank you, all those Prabhupada. So, this next event, actually, today is a very auspicious day. So, we would like to inaugurate one event and we want to like present something which is a very beautiful service done by Luvesh Prabhu. So Luvesh Prabhu, I believe you're here, and I'll just give like a small overview on what was done. So we have our IS 77, and so basically Luvesh Prabhu has made a more beautified version of the IS 77 with HD text, and everything is high definition. So it is much more professional looking. So this week Luvesh Prabhu has done this very nice and wonderful service. He has not changed anything. He has just made the whole thing high definition. I'm sure he could speak more about it. So Luvesh Prabhu, please kindly share your screen and go to a few pictures in the IS-77 and zoom into the text, and you can just elaborate it for some time for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Just 1 second. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. Visible.
Very bold. So, as you all have seen, the PDF file for initiations after 1977, position paper by International Sri Krishna Mandir, and this is the current edition which is being distributed. And first of all, I would like to thank and extend my hearty gratefulness to His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu for beginning for establishing ISKM temples all over the world. And in fact, it is, I mean, the greatest boon for us to have a home to live under. Even so many bogus gurus are walking around, you know. At first, I thought that there was never any more a place that I could go, you know, because back then I thought ISKCON was my only home. But then I came across Sundar Gopal Prabhu. I came across ISKM TV on YouTube. And ever since then, my life has really changed. And I honestly have no words to continue speaking, you know, and because the kind of boon that Sundar Gopal Prabhu was given us is unparalleled, you know. So thank you all so much for bearing with me so far. So this is actually the IS-77 current version which is going on. As you can see, it has some very nice design. The text is also very beautifully added. However, I went even more beyond and tried to make it something more official, something that looks very authoritative. And the only things that I've really changed is the size of the text and the aesthetics of the entire PDF. And if you just notice the aesthetics, they are slightly different, although the design itself is actually the same. Like if you go down and you see some of these things, the design itself is always the same, but the aesthetics is slightly different. And I think you can all sense the aesthetics simply by looking at it. And the images as well have been made very high quality. The images have been made high quality, and otherwise everything else actually remained the same. So nowadays people like to read on their phones, you know, and text size was an issue, especially with those who have slightly weak vision. So the text size has been increased significantly, so everyone can read it on the phone also now very easily without any issues. And if you look at this part, for example, I'll show you where the so-called appointment date has been discussed and analyzed. You can see the difference in the design here and also here. So I've made it more readable. I made everything more, crystal clear in terms of design. So everyone can now take advantage of this beautiful PDF. In fact, even in Tatvit Prabhu's lecture, His Grace Tatvit Prabhu also briefly mentioned how, the text size was a little small when he was trying to share the screen in his rhetoric system of initiations course. So I've taken this humble attempt to go even more beyond, in creating this PDF file. And I hope His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu can also grant me some suggestions with regards to this PDF file. And the reason I'd undertaken this project was because, I don't know, something in my heart prompted me. And I thought, okay, if I'm doing it all with also might as well try it with IA-77. Everything has been included from that PDF, including the last page also. And also a more comprehensive view of the processing topic index, All this I have added very nicely at the end. Yeah, maybe His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu thoughts on this matter.
It's very nice, Prabhu. It's very subtle things, what you have observed. And even to understand what you have done requires some intelligence. So, because these things are very subtle things that not everybody can understand what you have done. So, it's nice. You got the soft copy from Tattva Prabhu and redid the whole thing, or you just how you have done that?
Again, just using programming code, Prabhu.
No, but how do you extract the text from this?
So basically what I do is I just take all the text from the regular PDF file, which is this one.
So let's say converted to text, is it?
Yes, Prabhu. So basically what I do is simply I just take something from here and then I paste this into a notepad, a simple notepad.
Okay.
And then my code simply takes the data from the notepad and accordingly pastes it into a Word document, but designed with, clear. Like for example, if you see also something very nice I've made, if you look at the bullet points also I've made a little different than the following text color, so that the bullet points are also a little visible and more obvious that they're there. Because sometimes if color is blended together, then sometimes people miss. So anyway, I've actually added some very nice things here. The borders also for the pictures, and looks more pleasing to the eyes. Quality also, I have taken the liberty to extend also. The quality of the images is much more high quality, and they're also, I think, much more bigger that we have before,
Yes. Very nice. What software you use for it? There's software for this, or you manually do this?
No, Prabhu. There's a software which I created. That is the programming code only.
Oh, you created a software.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Nice.
I think also there's
I'll be very happy.
Yes, Prabhu. I also see, if you look at the topical index also here, you have, again, I made something different like this. For example, if you see here, the topical index where I have added everything. Even here also, additional resources I have made very nice also, with the QR codes much bigger and more clear in the center. And yeah, so also I'll show you the topical index.
Tattva Prabhu saw this?
So Sai Karthi Prabhu had sent it to him, but so far there was no reply.
Today is boat festival. So tomorrow you can talk to him. He'll be very happy.
Yes, Prabhu. Also the A's and the B's also I've made much bigger so that the sections are more obvious, because sometimes when you scroll past and then you miss it. So to make it a little more obvious, also, I've tried my best to make it even better. Let's see what our seniors will also say. The other ones, Sundar Gopal Prabhu especially. His thoughts
Maybe
on
next time when they print, they can use this version. You talk to Tathai Prabhu.
Yes.
When they make the next version, they can show the back cover, last page. I
Yes,
mean
Prabhu.
the cover.
The behind the book, right?
Yeah. So this page, okay. So this page was not there in INID for version 1 of the
Yes.
printout. I don't know how many of you have seen that. So when I was making the Tamil version, I did this in Tamil. So then after that, they took it and did it in version 2. When I was translating the IN 1977 in Tamil, so I did this page. I extracted this particular portion and then I made the last page. When Tathai Prabhu liked this idea, then in version 2 is implemented. So I remember this one.
Haribo.
Yes. Because like when someone take the book, they will see the front and back and they want to know what is inside the book. No? So this conversation, May 28 conversation, that explains this book. And also this, so this two things explains the whole book. That's why I made like that. In Tamil language, I did. So then everybody followed this. So that's why. Very nice, Prabhu. Good service.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. You talk to Tathai Prabhu and he will tell you because, he is more technical. So he will tell you, maybe he can update that is the one in website. He can update that with this one. I'm not sure.
Yes.
You talk to him. Very nice. It's a wonderful book. It's
Yes,
a wonderful
Prabhu.
book actually.
By far the best book I've actually read,
Final order is a good start, but that is very confusing with so many informations. But this is very crisp, direct to the point.
Yes, Prabhu.
Good font also. Final order is very, very small text. But so.
Yes, Prabhu. That's why now the text size is increased. Now it should be much easier for people to read, and also sometimes if they want to use or present this in the lectures, then they don't have to worry about the text being too small when they're presenting or limiting. So now it should actually be very nice, actually.
Yeah.
Lecture.
Good job.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice editing, Pravesh Prabhu. I mean, very subtle changes everywhere to overall increase the beauty and make it easier to actually read and to actually go through the IS 77 book, which is a very, very important book for everyone who is aspiring to follow Srila Prabhupada. So thank you very much for this very wonderful service. And as Prahlad Prabhu advised, because I messaged Tattva Prabhu as well, but you personally can also message, and Krishna willing, once Prabhu is free after his services, because today is the boat festival. After that, Prabhu can guide you, and Krishna willing, this edition can be printed out. So, very happy to announce this for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada and all the Vaishnavas. So, thank you again for this very wonderful service. Thank you, Hare Krishna. So, regarding the other one, regarding now is my voice audible first of all, Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, it's audible.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. So regarding the other service which we have to inaugurate, which is also being headed by you, is a Discord service. So Prabhu, many of us here, we have not heard about Discord and we are not much aware of what are the Hare Krishna activities from our ISKN temples going on there. So can you please just give a brief elaborate description on what Discord is first of all, and then what is being done there, so that all the devotees can understand. And after this, we can expect many more devotees to actually join the Discord server as an associate there as well. And what is the advantage of Discord over Telegram? And all of these technical intricacies, can you explain in a brief, in a short manner?
Yes, Prabhu. So
Thank you.
first of all, I would like to mention that this Discord server has existed for a very long time, believe it or not. This server has existed even before I joined the ISK and Vaishnav Sangha at all, even on Telegram, when I had probably no knowledge of ISKM at all. Since then, it's probably been existing. However, it was a bit of a mess in terms of what was where, where one can chat about what. It was very simple. It wasn't too professional. It was just, everything was all over the place. So what I decided was to create this server in a very professional way, meaning that everything will be very organized in terms of what is discussed where. And I'll actually take you to a very nice tour of our server. And I think His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu can also derive some very nice information about this from this tour. So I hope His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu is also still listening. So first of all, let's go through something called the server guide. This server guide is a tab which is by default the first thing you see when you join the server for the first time. And when you join the server for the first time, you're given two links. One is a link to rules, meaning there are certain rules that our server follows. And there are certain resources which we have also planned to add. For example, YouTube videos, sorry, not YouTube videos, but YouTube channels or YouTube playlists like the Ritvik System course. We would like to also add ISKM websites so that devotees have free access to it through these resources. And if you look at the rules here, of course, I've only added dummy rules right now. These rules will be more specific to devotees in due course of time. But this is how it looks like when you click on it. When you click on the rules, you will see a bunch of rules here. And also, if you click on resources, you'll also see a bunch of resources here. Of course, we haven't added anything yet, but we plan to add many YouTube channels, links, many Spotify links, contact links, so many more, resources that one can access here. Then we have a channel, or not a channel, but a tab for events where important events can be seen here. So anyone who is a moderator can create events, and then these events can be publicized by notification, by way of notifications. So anyone who is in this server will become notified of an event. So you can simply create an event, and you can highlight some details of what the event is about and everything. And yeah, so that's the events tab. Then there's a tab for channels and roles, which is actually a very important tab. Here you can choose to answer certain questions. And the first question is if you want to be notified about any announcements or events. And if you choose these two options together or only one of them, then whatever is sent in the announcements tab and the current events tab, you will be notified about. But those who have not answered that question, even though there will be some messages in these announcement tabs, you won't receive a notification, right? So if you want to receive notifications for important announcement and current events, you can always check the two boxes to actually get the notifications. Of course, you can always still check if there are any notifications here, even without. But to be notified about it, as a notification on your phone, you can just check these two boxes. And there's also another question where if you are formally initiated by a Ritvik representative, if you are initiated, then you will be given an initiated role, meaning that different devotees here can be identified as whether or not they're initiated or not. So if you're not initiated, you can come to know. If they're not initiated, that means he should not have the role here. And another question is if you are currently engaged in any online services for ISKM. If yes, then automatically you will be revealed this chat section here. So here the Spotify service channel will be visible to you. In fact, this entire category will be visible to you if you check yes for that. So here you can talk about anything with regards to the Spotify service, YouTube service. You can coordinate with other devotees here, depending on which service you are engaged in. There are different text channels. Of course, if I choose to click no, I'm not engaged in any service, then the online service tab won't actually be visible. Of course, since I'm the owner of the server, it's still visible to me, but for those devotees who are not a server owner or a moderator, they will not be able to see this if they have clicked no. So there's also some sort of privacy here for those devotees who are engaged in service in general. But if you want to be engaged in service, you can always say, yes, I'm engaged in online service, and then you can chat with any of the devotees here and coordinate with them in your respective service. Then there's another question here, which says, which continent are you living in? If you take Europe, you will see the Europe role automatically be tagged here. So if you want to know which devotees are from India or any other part of the world, you can always check their profiles on the server and see and contact them by yourself. So it's a very nice thing. All the devotees here, they are more transparent in terms of where they are situated, and if whether or not they are engaged in any online services, you can always contact them to quote unquote get you into any of these services. And they'll guide you, answer this question here, and then this tab here will be visible to you. Or if you want to contact someone from Europe, then you can see which devotees you have the Europe tag, and you can ask them where in Europe do you dwell, and maybe you can also meet them if you want, by means of travel, by train or by plane. Okay. And so that's it for the channels and roles. So roles are assigned according to the answers you give to these questions. There are, of course, a list of members that you can also see. So far, there aren't so many members. We hope more will join. And there's also a welcome tab to display which devotees have joined the server. You can even wave hi to anyone who joins that. It's irrelevant though. Here, devotees can introduce themselves, those who are new to the server. And in fact, it's highly recommended that they do. You have a chat for general topics, nothing in specific. There's also a voice channel which you can join to speak with devotees about anything general. The community updates I have already mentioned. If you want notifications, you can see them in the questions on channels and roles to enable the notifications for this. Then there are some voice channels for japa, meaning devotees can get together in a voice channel to chant japa, just like our Telegram group. Or you can get together in this voice channel to sing together Kirtan. This is a channel to ask questions and receive answers by devotees. Sometimes, when devotees have a question, and for example, Sai Karthik Prabhu says, kindly join the voice channel of Q&A Lounge, and there we will speak about your questions. This is a channel for studying scripture together, and this is a channel for practicing meditation. So this is a category that scripture study and practice. These are all spiritual activities which one can the voice channel. But this is the most interesting part of the tour now. We get to the questions and discussions part. And this, I think, His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu. It's a
I just came. I don't know what is this. What is this actually?
So basically, it's all right, Prabhu. I'll explain here only. So there's one tab in this Discord app called Questions and Discussions. There is basically a tab for forum discussions. And for example, if I want to create a post, I can say...
is it Telegram or is it app or what is this?
It's an app only, Prabhu. It's called Discord.
Oh, Discord. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay. And if I want to create something, for example, I have... this can be my title. And I can ask my question here. So my question is something, right? It can be anything. And you can actually tag this post as something. For example, because I want to ask a question, I can tag this as a question. And if I want, I can also add a small picture to represent this post. and if I post it, I can click on it and it starts chat thread for this post. So for example, if Sami Prabhu is online and he sees this post and he clicks on it, he can send a message and have a big conversation that stuff. And you can also react to the question or the post on general. You can create other kinds of posts also. You can create a post for discussion. You can create a post for question like I have. You can create a post for announcing something. You can create a post for announcing resources as a post also. You can create a post for feedback. You can tag a post also as a poll. You can tag a post also. A very nice system of creating announcements or giving feedback, everything. So this is the discussion part. Then we have a category for important verses. Now here, all 108 verses of Bhagavad Gita will be posted every day, one post every day for everyone to read. Likewise, with Srimad Bhagavatam, we can have 1008 important verses of Srimad Bhagavatam or 1008 most important verses of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Right, for each Upanishad verse, Brahma Samhita verse. So this is a very nice category for anyone who wants to get notifications on important verses every day. This is a category for prasadam, which means there's a text channel where you can share some nice recipes which you can cook for bhog. We have a channel in the same category where one can share.
So these recipes will be like whatever the devotees try and whatever the devotees, right? Not like randomly take from YouTube and paste here, or what is it? It's made by devotees or
devotees only, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. So if you look at the
whatever they do, whatever they do, they're just sharing it here.
Yes, Prabhu. It's specifically for like recipes that can be made for Krishna to offer him.
Okay.
That's the category of spiritual. Mundane cuisine. So here you can check. So we can share and discover the art of preparing bhog for Krishna. Whether you're seeking new recipes or refining cooking techniques or honing your offerings, you can chat in this text channel. So you can infuse every meal with pure mercy as we prepare food with love and devotion for the pleasure of Krishna. So we can cook, share, and relish the joy of prasadam together here. You can share tips. Here, basically, this is a very special channel. It's called Food for Thought. And this is basically a text channel for discussing the deeper meanings behind cooking and offering bhog to Krishna. You can engage in discussions about spiritual dimensions of the culinary arts of preparing bhog and the profound significance of preparing food with devotion, with love for Krishna. And whether you're curious about philosophy behind prasadam or eager to deepen your understanding of offering food to the Lord, this is the perfect place to discuss with devotees. Here you can share some photos of prasadam if you want. But don't share the photos of the food before it is offered. You share it only after. That's why it says prasadam photos, not bhog photos. And we have a category for Ekadashi fasting where we can know the significance of each Ekadashi day, a time for devotion. So here we can discuss about the upcoming Ekadashi dates and plan for fasting days. Here we can also share some Ekadashi recipes. It's similar to the recipes tab in the spiritual cuisine section. But this here will be specifically for Ekadashi recipes. And here we can also discuss some tips for fasting. Devotees who have questions on, for example, what is the good tip to remain only on water? How to not give in to the temptation of eating anything if you don't want to. Although prasadam is still allowed, but still, always discuss these things. We have a section for online services where we can discuss things that we are working on in the Spotify service. Likewise for the YouTube service, and also for those who are maintaining the Discord server. We have a section for deity darshan, which means we can post pictures of God Nitai in this text channel. We can post deities of Radha Krishna in this channel, pictures of deities of the Panchatattva in this channel. Likewise for Krishna Balaram here, for Prahlad Narasimha deities here, and for deities of Jagannath, Balaram, and Subhadra. And in the final section, we have collections, which means any posts which are made by ISKM devotees, like the quote posts, or blogs by, for example, His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu about temple construction. We can all forward them here. All the, what do you call it? All the content which is generated by ISKM channels on Instagram and YouTube can all be forwarded in this channel. It is an uplifting our community. This tech channel, we share important videos. For example, any devotee, let's say, for example, Shivranj Prabhu or Sami Prabhu finds a video very important. We can share it here and say, this is a very important video, And likewise, we can also share IFKM videos on important bhajans. For example, let's say that Sai Karti Prabhu finds the Ohe Vaishnav Thakur bhajan very important. And Tatvir Prabhu has given a lecture on it. Then Sai Karti Prabhu can forward that lecture here in this important bhajanas tab. So everything which is shared here is more or less organized, and the devotees can very efficient access to the member list, who is where, in fact, I've even created some roles, but not every member can have that role. For example, the temple president, get all the members in our list, let's say here. You can look at His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu. He's actually also in the group. I've given him the role of initiator and temple president, and that he's in Asia. So one can always contact him like that based on this information. Likewise with Nemanita Prabhu also, he is initiated a temple president and in Asia. And we have also, Manu Prabhu in the group, or even Dina Krishna, who is former Dimitri Prabhu. He's also given the role of initiated now. And I've taken the liberty of also renaming devotees' names to Bhakta and then their first name. Also looks very organized. So here to search for their names. Someone who's named Captivating Fawn or Bot, no one knows who they are, so it's nice if they have their own names here. And we can also rename, if we don't like, we can also rename their, we can change the nicknames in this server. We can change the nicknames for this server. If we know their true name, to Bhakta, or if they're initiated something Das. Pranjal Prabhu is also in the group. Sami Prabhu, I think, is also in the group. Debalay Prabhu is in the group. So many nice people are in the group. So it would be very nice if all your devotees join this Discord. Of course, it's not necessary at the moment if you don't want to. However, the reason I'm sort of working on it right now is because Telegram is in a precarious position, especially for those living in India. I think recently the Telegram CEO was arrested in France. On Telegram.
What happened? Arrested what?
So basically, the CEO of Telegram, he was arrested in France. And there are some political discussions going on in the government that Telegram may be banned in India. So if Telegram is banned in India, a lot of devotees will no longer have access to that.
Yes, so I have also heard this.
The Discord is here as a backup. Organized platform for answering questions and for associating with devotees and to engage in seva also. So I do have a few questions for His Grace Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu. So, question number 1, this group, before I renamed it to ISKM Vaishnav Sangha, was called Hare Krishna League. But those...
No. Oh, okay, talking about Discord, is it?
Yes,
Discord.
Yeah. So I've renamed this Hare Krishna League to ISKM Vaishnav Sangha because there were devotees in this group who were not in the Hare Krishna League of the Telegram group, but were here in the Hare Krishna League of the Discord. So instead, I just renamed it to ISKM Vaishnav Sangha so that all devotees can join the Discord server and take advantage of the efficient communication system that Discord offers, all the devotees. It's very nice, Prabhu. You have some rules here which devotees can read. Of course, this is just dummy right now.
No, this was created by Aditya Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Oh,
Hare Krishna League, right? Am I correct? Aditya
Hare
created the Hare Krishna League. You created, right? In Discord,
yes,
if I'm not wrong.
Yes, Prabhu.
Then I would like to extend my thanks to Aditya Prabhu for creating...
No. I did nothing, Prabhu. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much for doing this, Prabhu.
No, Prabhu, without you, we wouldn't even know. We wouldn't even have a Discord server to arrange,
He started, I think, 2 years back. 2 years back, he started it. But at the time, we did not.
Aditya Prabhu ki jai.
No, all glories to you, Prabhu. Nothing to me.
Yes, Prabhu. Well, please.
It is very nicely organized. Very beautiful, like very, because in this way, what happened, Like when devotees are posting questions in this Telegram, and it is missed out and very difficult to go through and go see all this. Now here, because you have different session like question answers and forums and bhajans, and so it's very easy to even now after seeing this, I'm getting an idea. Why don't we implement this for a temple management? I can have a different system like a temple roster, and then I'm thinking of a service list and task list for the devotees and the
Yes,
festivals. And I'm thinking of, after seeing this, I'm getting this idea. For the
yes,
temple devotees, we can have separate Discord server.
yes, Prabhu. Actually, even temple devotees also, there may not be a need for a separate Discord server because, like I said, everyone has different roles here, right? We can assign different roles depending on the kind of questions that they answer.
No, it's not
And
about questions, Prabhu. It's not about questions. It is most like a temple management. We contact list and then like fundraising and then the services, festivals. It's more like a private group. It's not about philosophy and all. Day to day management of the temple and how much milk is coming, how we are managing the milk in the temple, and
yes,
how much fund. So like that we can have different. So it's very easy to track.
Yes, Prabhu, that's actually a very good point you have raised, and I'm very pleased to tell you that even for this also, there's no need for a different Discord server. You know why, Prabhu? Because there are certain text channels which are private and are only accessed by certain devotees who are given permission to access them. Even if they answer some questions, they are assigned some roles. You can also manually just add devotees to channels who have access. So, for example, this moderator-only channel, only some devotees like yourself and Nimaita Prabhu and Kamagovinda Prabhu have access to. So we can create an account just for temple devotees only, and they are completely and so it's not visible under any circumstances, even if they answer some questions and they are assigned some roles here.
Okay.
Very efficient.
So we will do it later. We will probably discuss about it, and
Yes,
then we'll try to implement. Because I was thinking, is it also possible that when I assign a task to some devotee, it can be like a checklist? It is completed, not completed. It like, for example, in the corporate companies, there is something called ticket assigning. I don't know whether you have experience. So, like when you work in a company,
That
there
we
will be
can
Srikanth Prabhu will know.
for task management. Yes, Prabhu. For task management, you'll have other softwares to do project
Yeah.
management, Prabhu, like that.
Correct. Like they call ticket system. So now I'll tell Bajagari Prabhu, this is your task, and Sham Govind, this is your task, and then he will assign the task, and then he will say completed, not completed. So if this also can be done here, it will be nice.
Yes, bro. In fact, Discord has a functionality for bots, and bots can serve many different purposes in Discord servers. For example, we can have a bot to count the total number of messages sent in all text channels, or a bot that automatically sends the most important verses in specific designated channels. Or we can have a bot which helps us create these task systems and then allot these task systems to devotees. They are very easily implemented also, Prabhu. Like we just add the bot or the Discord API which we create. In fact, these things we can create ourselves and implement in the Discord server, Prabhu, as bots which do it for us.
So we'll discuss about it privately. So I will that of course for the temple management. Vaishnava Sangha is okay. I'm saying for the temple management, how to do it, we discuss. I will also prepare what we need actually. Then we will do this. Okay. So now you said you have some questions for me. What is that?
So yes, Prabhu, my one question is, can this Discord server be available to all devotees instead of just the devotees from the Hare Krishna League group on Telegram?
All devotees in the sense?
So, for example, there are more devotees in the ISK and Vaishnav Sangha group, and some of them may not be in the Hare Krishna League group. But because I've renamed this Discord group to ISK and Vaishnav Sangha, can devotees from ISK and Vaishnav Sangha on Telegram also join here?
Unless provided they are male, only that thing you have to take care. That's it. As long as all the Instagram, ASK Vaishnav Sangha members can access, that's fine. That's fine. Because that time when we created, there was no Vaishnava Sangha group. There was only Hare Krishna League group that time. So it's a good idea. ISK Vaishnav, because Hare Krishna League doesn't need this. Vaishnava Sangha need this. Because there are so many boys asking so many questions and so many discussions are going on. It is better, better that way. But how do you? But it should be restricted only for the male, Only
Yes,
for the
Prabhu.
Prabhus and not Matajis.
Yes, Prabhu, that's all right. That is all right. So actually, you answered my second question already, whether Matajis are also allowed in the Discord group. So you answered that also. So that only
Yeah, I'm not into any Grasta making programs.
that's
That is Nimai Prabhu department, Grasta making program. My job is Brahmachari making program. I'm not subscribed for that service.
Yes, Prabhu. In fact, if you ask a question or makes an announcement or give some feedback as a post, you can even sort these posts or even view them according to date posted or by gallery, or even you can just click on these things to filter out which things you want to see. For example, if you want to see only question, then you just tap on this question and you'll see only questions here. And the same thing for announcement. You click on this announcement, you will see only announcement, and you can select multiple at a time to see all questions and announcements only if they are selected. So it's a very efficient system of communication, Prabhu, and I do urge you all to sleep upon it and
Very
see
good. What is the next question?
So my next question was concerning Nimanitai, His Grace Nimanitai Prabhu's feedback also on the Discord server, and I'll actually quote him on what he has said as feedback. So Nimanitai Prabhu says that try not to over-organize things also, otherwise you'll get lost in managing instead of being Krishna conscious. So Prabhu has three letters by Srila Prabhupada. The first letter is letter to Satsvarup, Delhi, November 21st, 1971. Yes. Preaching is more important than managing. Because you are preaching, distributing so much prasadam, the management will follow like a shadow and Krishna will send you no help, no end of help. So then there's letter to Damodar, Delhi, December 3rd, 1971. So it is a very good sign that people are coming and of their own accord giving everything. That is the proof of your powerful preaching work. If we simply remain pure and become very convinced of this Krishna philosophy, any sane man will agree with us when we speak. And if we are determined to please Krishna with our routine work, despite all kinds of economic handicaps, he will provide all relief. Just see, if preaching is so strong, management will be strong. That is the rule. And a final letter to Jagadish, Tokyo, May 2nd, 1972. Simply become more concerned with increasing the spiritual content of our lives, and in this way, all other problems like management will be easily solved. Not that they can be solved by making some legal formula and having big meetings and talks.
True.
So that is why I made some tweaks also to
The same
overmanage.
thing I was also thinking when I see all these tabs. A few things I think it is not required. For example, the deity darshan like Gaurnitai and Krishna Balaram, I think this will become very difficult, all these things. So we don't need so many details, as Nimai Prabhu says, otherwise it will become too much of time managing all this. And you just see that it's a very important point, because we should not, because even in fact, when Prabhupada was, Prabhupada time, what is it? Is it Telegram or some pager, some messengers? I don't know what is it. Some messenger system was introduced. That time it was there. Some messaging system.
Yes, Prabhu.
So I don't know what is it. Is it pager? I'm not sure. What is that? So
Yes, Prabhu.
that was them. Was it pager? Is it?
Yes, Prabhu. I think it's a pager only.
Yeah, that time the devotees showed, they are sending a message to San Francisco from Los Angeles, and then they are getting reply, and they showed the Prabhupada, how about this? It will be very much helpful for managing. Prabhupada says, stop this. You don't need this crap. You start doing chit-chatting. Okay. You start in the name of service, and then at the end you will start chit-chatting. So we don't need this system. Even Prabhupada didn't like the phones also. So that much, so Prabhupada is... So that's what, like, the things like the question answers and the forums, and then the slokas, yeah, these are very, very important. Even the slokas also, I have another idea, because I told this idea to Rishikesh Prabhu, and then I told to one more devotee also. It was not implemented because they are busy. See, the important verses, and you don't need to do it like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Don't organize like that. Prabhu, you have sloka book. Can you bring me a sloka book? See, the sloka book, I don't know, you have seen that sloka book, the selected verses from Srila Prabhupada. Have you seen that, Lugesh Prabhu?
I've heard of it once, but I haven't actually seen it.
So that particular book, it is having, it is, sorry, it's here only on my table. Okay, it's here. It's here on my table. You see here, it's here, bro. You see
Yes.
here, maybe you can highlight me so others can see.
Yes, so I'll actually just for a
Okay,
moment.
see here, this book, selected verses. Okay.
Yes, I see it, yeah.
Yeah. So this book is having at the back, I'll show you. This book at the back is having different topics. Like you see here, you can see something, you can read this?
Yes, Prabhu,
Or is
easily.
it too small?
Yes, no, Prabhu, perfectly. So, absolute truth found in the heart of an unalloyed devotee, Mahabharat 5. Oh, wow. This is actually a very beautiful subject index, Prabhu.
You see? So, if you want to know about, if you want to talk about brahmacharya, then you go to the specific topic called brahmachari. Then Srimad Bhagavatam 6.113 and Srimad Bhagavatam 7.12.1. And then you see, like, if you want to, whatever you want, So if you want to know about Diksha process, you go to Diksha session. In this Diksha session, I don't know whether you want to do it in this Discord or not, but this is the one of the thing I'm looking for, someone to do this for a long time, because ISKM, because there are so many. I'll come to the topic. Okay, I'm giving an example. See, it has everything. Kali Yuga. If you want to know about Kali Yuga, it is here. All the verses. Bhagavatam 11 to 23, 12 to 31, like that. There are so many things. So, like, even if you want to give a class, suddenly, if you're asked to, somebody's asking questions, you should be able to go and then, okay, this is the verse. Then he see inside the book, it is having like this. Okay, I'll tell you, for example, and see, this book also has this one, index with the sloka. If you want to search the sloka by the verse, then also you can go to the verse. Then you can go to this has two indexes. One starting with the sloka, another one starting with the topics. So both are there, but I don't know. I don't think it is printed anymore in ISKCON. I'm not sure about it. Now these books are not available. So, huh?
It is
It's
printed.
available?
Yeah, it is available in PPT.
Now they're printing. It was not available in between. Okay, good. Happy to hear they're printing it now. So, what I was telling to Rishikesh Prabhu last time was that all our devotees are having so many details. So much of, like even Subal Prabhu, Katay Prabhu, Nimai Prabhu, Vishwambar Prabhu, even I think Sami Prabhu, they are very good in organizing this. They're organizing a proper notes they all have. But like people like me, like I'm very bad. I don't have any notes. All I have here only I just speak like whatever comes to me. So, but for general people, if there is a place, they have to give a talk about Diksha. Then they should be able to go to the particular section Diksha, and then they have to see all the slokas. Sundar Gopal Prabhu has a wonderful note system, but so, but of course, he has everything here also, it's a difference. So, what I was telling Rishikesh Prabhu is that you talk to Subal Prabhu. Subal Prabhu, is very easy to work with. Others are very busy. And you can talk to Subal Prabhu and get his notes. And you can get his notes, and then you can incorporate it like that, you can have a separate topic. So, in fact, even what I was thinking is that we can ask one devotee to speak on 1 week on that particular topic. Like, for example, Diksha, and then you have different verses, and then how everything is connected, like one week, one devotee can speak about one particular topic.
Yes, Prabhu.
In that way, we can document it. I was thinking like that. So, of course, you can also directly document it. So, if you can do that, that will be a wonderful service, because now we have got knowledge more than this book. Okay, this is a small book, even this is sufficient. And before in Singapore, when I was getting trained, we used to keep this book on the table, and then, we give class. But now our devotees, they went beyond this book. So they don't quote anything from this book. They quote only beyond the book nowadays. So 11th canto and so many things are quoting. So what I'm requesting is that if you can consider this point, and then you can instead of Srimad Bhagavatam Chaitanya Charitamrita, instead of that, you can have a category like spiritual master and then like temple management, and then we can have different topics like brahmacharya and their ideal grahastha, and then women role, and like that. If you have a different topic, and then people can easily they can go and then they can go and then they can go through the deity. They can, for example, deity worship, the separate. You can see all these separate things. So that will be very much useful for developing the knowledge. I don't know whether you want to do in Discord service or somewhere else. That's up to you. That you all decide. But this has to be implemented by. I think Louis Shobu is the best person for doing this because he has some vision, and then he has some like a self-organized person. So I think you can do this service if
Yes,
you
sir.
have time. It will be the best
Yes, sir.
service.
So I've created some steps basically. If you want to implement this in Discord, where you just type and then you immediately get the verse that you want immediately, like the book also. My suggestion is that the first step is to create photocopies of all the pages of the actual book. Then the step 2 would be to use artificial intelligence to convert the photocopy text into digitized text.
Which book, Prabhu? Which book?
The book you just showed, Prabhu, the verses.
No, I don't want this book. See, I don't want this book. I want actually the notes of Subala Prabhu to be used.
Okay, that also we can use, Prabhu. If like we have are his notes digitized or Prabhu?
Yeah, he has all digital. He has I think he is in Evernote. That is much more easier.
Okay, Prabhu. So what we can do is we can take those digitized notes of Subal Prabhu and we can put it in a Word document in the most beautiful way, like I usually do. Like I use my software to put it all in like a Word document in a very beautiful way, like I structure everything. And then what we can do is we can start a review and approval process by the senior devotees to approve this digitized version. And then what we can do is we can use this final beautified version of this Subal Prabhu's notes, and we can use it to implement this system in Discord. It's my thought process. Like we can use that beautified version because in the beautified version of books, things are very easily copy pasted. Sometimes there are formatting errors in notes, and then you can't properly copy paste anywhere. So when you use my software, for example, so you can use it for Discord.
Yeah. And devotees also should be able to add slokas to that later.
Yes, sir.
For example, if deity worship, if he's having 6 verses, then when I come across another verse, I should also add as a 7th verse.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So I think, I don't know, you want to do it in Discord or somewhere else? What do you think?
Prabhu, you can just tell me what to do first and I'll do it. Whatever you say.
See, I'm not a technical person. You do. I'm telling what I need. So it should be able to be referred by all of us. Whether you want to do it here or there, that's up to you. Because I'm not into all this Discord and what. I'm not a technical person like that. Prabhu. Yeah. So I'm more like I just tell you what I need, like a layman. Then you provide it. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. We can discuss this further on Telegram or something. You can tell me what all you need, and I'll get it done.
Because I saw the slokas, then I got idea. Instead of you have Srimad Bhagavatam, but only thing is that the thing is that we can also have it like that. We can have what we can have. Yeah, in the same Discord itself, you can have instead of Srimad Bhagavatam Chaitanya Charitamrita, they can have headings and subheadings and subheadings and subheadings like that. So in that way, you don't occupy so much space, but it should be like subheadings.
Yes,
This is possible, right?
Yes, possible. Easily possible. Easily.
So in that way, it is much more better. And there should also be an option to directly search the verse.
Yes, Prabhu.
Suppose if I remember the first line of this verse, I should be able to search. For example, I remember this one particular verse. The mind is since time immemorial. This specific keyword. With this keyword, I should be able to go to the specific verse.
Yes, Prabhu. In fact, in Discord, there is one functionality that a lot of people already use. Like if you see your keyboard on your laptop or your computer, there are some symbols, right? Like the exclamation sign or the at the rate sign.
Yeah.
So in Discord, there's this functionality where you can type, for example, the exclamation mark, and right after the exclamation mark, you can write what you want to search. And when you click enter, Discord will print to you whatever it is you want. the specific verse based on your keyword as a message. So the bot will send you a message. When you send this message, the bot will reply with exactly what you are looking for.
Okay. Okay.
That
Okay,
is
you do
something.
all these things. I think it's a good thing. It actually, overall, Discord is very nice. But my
Yes,
question is, so everybody, so suppose we have 400 people in our Telegram, all 400 people should have Discord, is it?
Not necessarily. I'm just asking if they are allowed to join.
No, but if they want to use, they should have Discord app, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Just like they have Telegram app, they should also have Discord app, is it?
Yes. In fact,
Yes.
I think Discord also solves the issue of malfunction. So, for example, there are some devotees, like for example, my cousin, he's in India, and unfortunately, Telegram doesn't work on his phone for some reason. Like a lot of devotees cannot properly join Telegram because it just doesn't work. Because it's connected to their number, their SIM and all. But Discord only requires an email and password. Discord only requires password, so there you can join very easily. Without any issues.
Yes, Prabhu. But Telegram needs to be there also because it's much lighter to use.
Yes, Prabhu, of course. I'm not saying that we need to Telegram.
Yes,
So basically, we're talking about.
Hmm.
Basically, we're talking about migration from Telegram to Discord, right? Am I right?
It depends, Prabhu. Like if Telegram becomes banned in India because of some issues, then Discord might be our only option. So I'm just keeping it as a.
It's not about bad. It's not about that. If this has better features, it's better to migrate.
But it's slower on the phone. It takes more time to open on the phone, and it's more, slower, and it's more maybe harder to navigate than Telegram than WhatsApp.
Yeah, that is
So only those who need, they can have this app.
Yes,
right?
Prabhu. Yeah, at beginning at least, like that.
Okay. The next question is that. Okay. Otherwise, what can if there is a question that is asked in that Vaishnava Sangha Telegram group. Can that be automatically moved to Discord app in the question session by the bot?
That I think Pranjal Prabhu knows how to do very nicely. He knows how to connect two apps, with a pipe,
Yes,
and then one.
Before Dimitri Prabhu had made something similar to the Telegram, to Discord in the Telegram, and they were planning it with Nimanita Prabhu for a long time, and it was looking pretty okay, but it was too confusing, so they didn't make it published. But some similar thing was done in Telegram. I can show it if I find it.
Yeah.
Sadhana bot service already active. Oh, Sadhana, is it? Sadhana.
Yes, the Sadhana report.
Anyway, you see, because this is very nice, but I'm just thinking about whether this can be used by all devotees, or is it going to be a migration, or like it's going to be a two separate things? Only that thing I'm thinking.
I don't know if there are. I don't think there would be any issues as such if all devotees would migrate. But again, as Swami Prabhu said, because of a lack of guidance in terms of how to use this app, because no one has heard of it in India. Actually, many people have heard it in India and they're using it, but majority have not heard of it. Majority. So it might require them to learn a little how to use the application, but otherwise, I think it's actually quite all right. At best, the only thing the devotees need to learn is how to just navigate to all the text channels. That's all. I don't think they need to know more than that, actually. As long as they can navigate, which chat they want to go to, and that's about it.
Okay.
The managing thing can be done by the Discord moderators. That is the complicated part. But that I think only the moderators need to take care of. Otherwise, the devotees they can just choose to enter any text channel and then speak accordingly. That's about it.
Okay. I'm fine. This is good. But so when you are starting this, when you are going to start using this?
So the plan was to launch this Discord server on the 1st of November. But of course, what I can do also, Prabhu, is you can give me another suggestion for organizing these chat channels. like for example, you just gave me the suggestion that instead of having these separate channels for these separate important verses, we can have one channel where we can search up that verse also, or something like that. So maybe you can look over the categories if you have Discord app, and then you can just maybe give me some feedback on if it's all right. Like I'll actually share my screen. Yeah. So for example, you see all the sections and the text channels underneath the section. You can just give me advice on if you want to organize them a little differently, if you have there, and I'll implement.
This is very nice. This is very nice. But I just feel that sometimes it is over information, over detailing. For example, Prashadam itself has so many sections. Only that thing I'm thinking whether it is that much required or not.
Yeah, Prabhu, you can always.
It's very detailed. It's very detailed.
Yes, Prabhu. It's just sectioned to detail.
It's very detailed, actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just so that the information is not mixed. For example, if you want to look about information about Ekadashi fasting, then instead of having to scroll through the entire general chat just to find if someone is talking about Ekadashi, you can just go to the channel where Ekadashi is talked about, or discussed everything, and then you'll find all the information here. That's why I'm saying, so although there are many text channels, no doubt, it can become a lot, but it's very efficient in terms of searching for information you want to search for, because the information is categorized very nicely according to topic,
Yeah.
That.
Prabhu, can you see my screen? I'll show you this one. In Telegram, they made something like this. There is like some group thing that you can make, and there is like different, kind of similar to Discord. There is like Q&A section. This is one group, and it has many sections like chat rules, resources, Q&A, general chat. There is something like this in Discord also.
Mm.
Prabhupada Pavan Prabhu Ki Jai.
Balai Prabhu, Hare Krishna, peace the family.
Haribo.
Yeah, you all decide what you want to do. I think it's okay. I'm trying to log in. I'm trying to reset my password. It's saying the resource is being rate limited. I don't know what it is. 226612. I already have Discord. I'm trying to change the password. Not able to. Anyway, later. Okay then. So anything else?
No, Prabhu, I think that's about it from my end.
Okay, it's very good, Prabhu. Just we have to see how to do this. That's it. It's very nice. So, but Sami Prabhu say it's already there in Telegram. I don't know. You all decide which is better. That's all up to you. We discuss in that separate meeting, right? You have a group, right, for this to discuss.
Yes.
Yes, sure.
There you can discuss about this stuff, and so okay. So nothing else here. We can stop for today's session.
So actually, there is just one more event left, bro. So thank you, Luvesh, for projecting, sharing the new ventures. Thank you very much.
Telling.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, sure. So yeah, I mean,
Your voice is breaking.
Is it audible now, bro?
Yeah, good now.
Yeah, yes, bro. So thank you, Luvesh, for projecting and showing the two sevas that you are undertaking. Thank you very much for that. And also, so the last session of the day is actually a special speech by Prahlad Prabhu.
Prabhu, can I before that, can I quickly show the top 10 of the sadhana chart?
Oh yeah, that's important.
Okay.
Here is the week 36 top 10. Starting with Luvesh Prabhu with full 600 points. Second,
wow.
Haribol. Good job, Luvesh Prabhu. I think this is 4th or 5th week in a row like this.
Wow.
He went from
That's
300 to constant 600.
He's glowing. That's why he's glowing. Yes.
Then there's 590 points for myself. Then there is
Jai.
Priyansh Prabhu, 570 points.
Wow.
Also
Very
Lebohang Prabhu. He's constant also over 500.
533. Wow, that's nice. That's nice.
Shrikant Prabhu is also really consistent. Yeah, this is like maximum points without daily preaching. This is maximum points, I think, for reading and hearing and chanting.
Wow. Prabhu is there or not? Is there now?
Yes, Prabhu.
Very good, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhupada. Yes, Prabhu.
Very good, very good. It's awesome. Very happy to hear that.
Thank you, Prabhu. By the mercy of Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu. Wonderful, Prabhu. Wonderful. Yes.
And Shivraj Prabhu also. He won with 1 point. He won Smruti Prabhu with 1 point.
Very nice. Asit Prabhu, you are there, Asit. Asit, you are there?
Hare Krishna, Guru Dandat Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Dandat Pranam, Jai Prabhupada. How are you?
Bro, I'm fine, bro.
You are not updating the sheet or what? Why your mark is very less?
Yes, so the thing is that actually I was gone to my house for 2 or 3 days. So at that time I was not hearing so much and not reading so much, just only doing my 16 rounds complete from early morning. So that's why my points are less.
That's why you should not go home.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Okay, good. So you should defeat Priyansh Prabhu next week, okay?
Yes, bro.
You should defeat him, huh?
Yes, bro.
Should go also 500 points. I think Jani Prabhu is busy in preaching, is it?
Yes, Prabhu. He has not been online this week much.
Oh, is he coming for japa in the morning or not?
Yes, Prabhu. I think he comes from for japa session, but he hasn't had any of his
Yes.
group meetings. Usually he had the group meeting every week, but now he hasn't had time for that.
Yes, Prabhu. Jani Prabhu is coming regularly, like about 5:30 Indian time.
Okay. Okay. Good. You tell him to call me sometime, huh? Whoever talk to him, you ask him to call me sometimes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Very good. Very
Now
happy to hear that.
we also finished one book in reading session, so we will. Now we have read all the small books of Prabhupada. So I was thinking that should we go over again through smaller books, or should we read Bhagavatam first or second canto, or should we just continue with the smaller books?
You finished teaching of Lord Chaitanya?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Nectar of Devotion?
Yes, Prabhu.
Then you go Bhagavatam. You start Bhagavatam.
Okay. Yes, Prabhu. Okay.
Very nice. When you are starting Bhagavatam?
I think first we will go through Krishna book once, and then we will start, because I like to read it this time of year when it becomes. I like to read it together in the reading session when the winter.
How many devotees are joining reading session nowadays?
5-6 devotees are coming daily.
Who are
Sometimes
they?
more. Usually now Lebohang Prabhu comes every day, John Prabhu comes every day, and Vivek Prabhu is there. When he's not in temple, he's always there, and Aero Prabhu is again coming. And Manu Prabhu is usually coming also, and sometimes Jani Prabhu. And also a few new Asit Prabhu comes out sometimes, and also there was the new devotee Ajay Prabhu. He's also coming now. And Srikant Prabhu, of course, he comes also.
Very nice. Okay, good. Good, Prabhu. Keep up your good work.
Yes,
very
Prabhu.
happy to hear that. Yeah. Okay, I think speech is not required today. It's just fine. It's okay. What I'm going to speak, you all know. Jai Srila Prabhupada. That much enough. You are Prabhupada. What speech? Prabhupada want to see the action. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Very inspiring to see from all of you. Very nice to hear all the Vyasa Puja letters. Very good realizations. And have you all submitted to Tattva Prabhu? How many have you submitted? Your letters to Tattva
Submitted.
Prabhu? Okay. Who is not submitted? Okay, that's a better question. Okay. Now you put on your hands. Who is not submitted? Don't raise your hands. Vivek Prabhu is submitted or not submitted? Okay, remote. Okay. I think Louis Prabhu not submitted by seeing his body language. He looks like a school student who did not finish the homework. His body language was like that. Oh, almost everybody. Okay. No, I think only 5. I think all others submitted.
Will
Okay,
present
good.
the next Iṣṭagoṣṭhī session, Prabhu.
Sorry?
Will present mine in the next Iṣṭagoṣṭhī session if possible.
No, I'm not about here, bro. I'm saying about the Tattva Prabhu to publish in the book. Vaishnavas. I'm asking about that. Not about submitting here. Okay. Because that will come, because all devotees will see your letters. Then they will know what we are doing here in the meeting every week. Okay, good. I think Tattva Prabhu did not compile yet, no? Did he compile? I don't think he compiled.
No, Prabhu, not yet.
1 week.
Huh?
He said 1 week. After 1 week, it will be published.
When did he say?
He said 1 week from Vyasa Puja day.
Yeah, but 1 week is over. So, did he say any latest information on this? No, right?
No, Prabhu.
So, I don't think it is. Maybe he's busy. Tattva Prabhu got busy with some work. Those who are not submitted, maybe can text message him and say whether he can submit now. Then it will come in the book. Okay. All right. So I will, since it is a all auspicious Vyasa Puja day, let us not spoil it by my question answers. We'll have it next week. Okay. We'll postpone for next week. I also have some work to do.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and happy to hear about again 1877 digital thing, and then also about this Discord server. So we discuss further about this matter. Okay. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Thank you so
Hare
much,
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
So Vanchakalpatarubhasya Kripasindhubhyo Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Please forgive me for my